Hey.
Is it every other Friday?
I'm so excited. And can we just, for one quick moment, we're on episode 10, everyone. Episode 10.
Double digits.
And we've got a lot going on. We got a lot going on right now. So shall we get right into it?
Oh, God.
Let's dive in.
All right. So hello, everyone. It is every other Friday, and welcome to GutPunchRP, a tabletop role-playing game stream channel focused on inclusivity in gaming spaces and charity. You can type !donate into the chat to get a link to our ongoing Tiltify event for I Need Diverse Games. Excuse me, you can type !charity to learn more about them and all that they do. They are so cool, super awesome. Each month we do give away some lovely prizes to random donors. And just so you are aware, because this is a charity stream, any of the money that you send to us from those bits and subs goes right back into the channel to be used for prizes and helping us make this place even better than it already is. Did you know that we are sponsored by the wonderful tabletoploot.com? You can type !tabletoploot into to the chat to get a link to their website. Be sure to use the code GutPunchRP to save 15% off at checkout. We are also sponsored by Dungeons Gate, which is a local Midwestern game shop. You can type !Dungeons Gate to get a link to their website. You can also use GutPunchRP at checkout to get a 10% off anything that is not already discounted. I believe that is correct on that one. We are currently working on getting some cool new prizes and exciting things for tonight, so we will not be giving anything away this evening. But we still are happy you're here. Gonna get some fun things going on here. Would you like to support us in a non-monetary way? You are more than welcome to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and the YouTube. Liking our tweets, retweeting them, and liking the videos on everything really does help us, help the channel. It gets us out there so that other people can come and enjoy the wonderful content we have to offer. If this is your first time on the channel, it's my first time. I've never been here before. Who are all you people? You have joined us for episode 10 of Darkness Rising, which is a homebrew fantasy 5e campaign. We do play every other Friday, so be sure to join us. Next one is going to be the 18th, right after St. Patty's Day. That's exciting. I hate that it's already St. Patty's Day, but we're not going to talk about that. Also, be sure to join us every Monday for the wonderful Spooktastic Laurelwind, which again happens every Monday. It's so good. It is run by our wonderful Dr. Psych Owl, and it is pretty impressive. And then every opposite Thursday to us, they have another game of Cow Pals. I call it Cow Pals. Cowboys Western Campaign. That is every other Thursday. So if it's not our Friday, it's their Thursday. All games always start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So last time on Darkness Rising, the party settled down in an abandoned house and were able to get some answers from Chi regarding more of the goings-on around town. They were surprised to find that a few of them recognized the woman Chi claimed to be the mayor's wife, and that despite having seen her across the ages, her appearance hadn't changed. Ever attentive, Anissa kept watch by the window and noticed that they were also being watched. She alerted the others to their situation, and after some quick discussions, the party fled out the back, with River causing a pretty convincing distraction. She led them to a clearing of soft grasses, and Quinn, in her sleep-deprived state, decided to go and read some of the journal they had swiped from Eldrin, and found that the first pages were a diary, and continued on well past the turn of the millennia, which is weird, because it's only the year 2998 right now, and it goes all the way up to 3250. The rest of the party figured sleep was probably more important at the moment and bed down for the evening. Anissa and Chi took first watch, and a wave of something washed over Anissa, but she brushed it off. During her sleep, Quinn was visited by an elder woman who claimed to know her, but wouldn't give any straight answers as to who she was. She asked Quinn for a story, and Quinn opened up to the woman and revealed her private dream of possibly pursuing becoming a bard. When Anissa found sleep herself, she found herself back in that faded world. She saw a figure standing over Quinn, who moved. Anissa then moved, to save her friend. But the woman, the figure, halted her. She turned to look at the rest of the party. There was a warped figure standing with Liliana, who Anissa was able to dispatch. And the galaxy figure appeared and pushed Anissa out of the dream with a run. Liliana sought answers through the mask to Barrelin and found that there was more to this dragon's breath poison as it derived from the decaying dragon body. Morning brought more discussions as to what to do next, and it became clear that Chi was missing when a voice cut through their debate. Lauren revealed himself seeking the small orb that Jade had procured from his cave so long ago. A battle commenced and was halted when River suddenly suggested that they were all friends and Lauren should just answer all their questions, though that didn't have to mean he was going to be fully honest. Quinn attempted to detect his thoughts and didn't hear his thoughts, but a voice reminding him to duck. She got out a quick warning before the clearing erupted in fire. With Jade unconscious and the possibility of more enemies approaching, what will our group of heroes do now? So again, where we left off, you guys are standing in a now charred clearing. Lauren did stand up after that, seemingly untouched. But you notice that Jade does not get up after. So that was on Quinn's turn. So Kira, jumping right back into initiative, it is you. Oh
no, I believe it's actually Liliana's turn.
Oh God!
Followed
Doesn't
by
have to
Quinn.
be.
Yeah, because that happened during River's turn, or
Okay.
there was Lauren and then
detect
River,
thoughts.
and then
Yeah, like all the turns kind of halted.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, you're right. All right, Liliana, you're starting us off.
Fuck yeah! Fucking titty snacks. Okay.
Clip that.
Hold on, I'm about to
Please click that.
Yeah, can I get that on a shirt?
Yes.
I can do that.
right across the nips.
Just FYI, like there will be GutPunchRP merch through Design by Humans in the not too distant future.
Ooh.
Titty snacks.
TM.
That's the first shirt. That's the first shirt ever.
Please,
Okay.
I need that.
Amber, get on that.
Okay.
Subtle font, Amber. Subtle font.
So Jade's down, and this guy just like stands up and dusts himself off. Cool.
Literally, he's just like, ugh, I hate it when that happens.
Great. I love that. Is there any point to this?
Do it. Do it. I don't know what it is, but do it.
Do what your heart tells you to do.
I'll give it a fucking gander. Liliana's going to reach out and cast Bane on him, or attempt to.
Did he already have Bane on him? I think he did.
Did he? I'd be surprised if he failed.
Not
to
in this
save
group,
us.
no.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe it was a different battle that they had Bane. Okay, so he's Baned now. So
I was like, sure, totally.
Sure,
Well,
would do
Bane
that.
is a
it's a
Bane's
save.
a charisma save on his end.
Ooh, he is good at that.
That's I figured.
However, that's a natural 1. Yes. Plus his charisma makes it an 8.
Goddamn.
Damn.
Coolio.
So he's a charisma caster, folks.
Goddamn.
Casters, look at your spells.
Okay, Liliana, after she reaches out and just like points with the rapier, Is he still charmed?
He
would
is. He's under a suggestion.
Yeah.
So as long
I
as
need a Constitution save. Did you save? Did I
Oh,
make you
a
roll that last
concentration
time? I don't
check.
think
yes,
so.
you had me roll right at the end, so you knew you could plan.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
It's
he is
not
still
on the
under the
show, but
suggestion.
yeah. Yes.
Then in that case, Liliana will put on the biggest deceptive face she possibly can, and will point in the direction that the fireball came from and say, I'm under the impression that for some reason you're not afraid of me. And you should be if you value your life. And then with my other hand, I'm going to use a bonus action to have my telekinetic mage hand start dragging Jade away. If I could do that.
Yeah, I do believe you can.
Okay, the mage hand can move 30 feet, so I would assume I can only move her like 15.
Is Mage Hand an action?
It's the
not
telekinetic
mine.
shove. It's the feature one, so it's a special bonus action. Yeah.
All right, nailed it.
Yeah, learned that from River.
So proud.
So you managed to move Jade away. And were you saying you shouldn't be afraid to Lauren or to the person who cast Fireball?
I'm saying it in the direction that the fireball came from.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Oh, panic. Just like
valid.
Like panic.
freak out. But that's my turn.
Just a little panic. That's
Good turn.
Okay.
Good turn.
That's a treat.
Now it is Quinn's turn.
Okay. I will use whatever movement it will take me to get to Jade now that she has been moved.
Okay. I mean, she was moved 30 feet.
5 feet.
5 feet.
Oh,
yeah.
5 feet. Sorry.
So, I will basically, I will take that 5 feet of movement, move to Jade. I'm going to reach down, grab her pouch that has the orb in it, and wrist pocket it. And then continue to move 30 feet back. Or finish the rest of my movement to move back. If I need to give fuck yous to Lauren on the way back, I will.
I will say you notice as you walk away, his eyes on you.
And at that point, I will also, if possible, take a free action to be like, scatter, we're too clumped. Casters can attack us this way. And yeah, I'm just moving away. Making a run for it.
Kira, it is now your turn.
Kira's not gonna listen to that. Okay, I'm running over to Jade first.
Oh, clipping that.
And I was really close to Jade, first of all, because there was a chance of Kira trying to shield her from the fireball.
Right.
It should only take 5 feet or whatever to get to Jade at the very least.
Oh, the melee situation was around Lauren.
Yeah.
I was also with him.
But there's no melee going on right now. He thinks you are all friends.
Yeah.
So there would be no opportunity attack from his end.
Yeah. So I'm going to go over to Jade first, and I am going to go ahead and cast a Cure Wounds on you, my friend. And that is going to give you a number of healing points that I will double check. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I'm going to double check real quick. I should have pulled this up before, but it's fine. Ooh, that's a good roll, though. Okay. Then plus a number. It's plus a number. I know that much. Come on, D&D Beyond. Let's go.
D&D numbers.
All right. So that's going to give you 15 points of healing.
Dang.
Hey.
Okay.
I got you.
Hell yeah.
And then I am going to move to stand right in front of Quinn, right in front of my squishy friend. Between Quinn and Lauren. And I'm going to draw my sword and I will hold an attack in case I'll draw my my crossbow. And I will hold an attack in case Lauren lashes out against anybody.
Okay. And that's it for your turn?
That's all I got. Because that should be all my movement with that. Since
As your turn ends, a man, older in appearance, steps out from the brush, his hands still smoking with the after effects of the fireball he just cast. And he looks to Lauren for instruction. And Lauren just kind of holds up a hand. We're all friends here. We can chat about this, can we not? I would like to know, if we are all friends, why have you not returned to me that which I dropped?
Sorry, the detonation must be messing with my hearing. Could you repeat that?
Oh, that wasn't me.
If we're all friends here, then perhaps
Correct.
your friend should be brought into the fold.
Oh, well, he's right there. Can you not see him?
Does he look familiar to
He
anyone?
just attacked us!
He
Okay,
just...
that too. Okay, great.
Do you have other friends out here?
And Lauren will turn to the wizard. And the wizard does not make a yes or no motion. And Lauren just says, well, I don't know. I didn't call for them.
Yes, but there was a feminine voice inside your head that called for the attack.
Are you invading my privacy? Not only have you
haven't
stolen from
invaded
me,
more.
not only have you stolen from me, but now you are digging into my thoughts. Is this the way you behave with your friends?
Well,
She hasn't
You
done that
notice-
to some of us.
point of order, you dropped that.
I would say you
picked it up.
dropped it.
So
Why have you not returned it to me? Would that not be the friendly thing to do?
the friendly thing to do would be to just, sit down, have a little picnic, and discuss all of our plans and
You were more
Shit.
slashy.
also, yes.
You did attack us.
Yeah.
He does not that. It's so fun though.
Fun.
Oh,
Attacking is only fun if you're actually like sparring or like intentionally like practicing your fighting skills. Like then it's fun, but like we weren't expecting it and we didn't agree to any sort of rules of engagement or anything.
well, no, I do think.
He's using your examples as friends.
I will go and slap him on the back really hard and just be like, no, friends absolutely, every now and then just give each other a little.
The wizard is going to act now. Seeing you approach Lauren.
Where I was within 5 feet of them, though. We were right up against each other.
Let me rephrase. You raised your hand. Yes.
I have a huge smile on my face. It is the most shit-eating, we're buddies grin that anyone has ever seen.
May I make
Cartoonish.
an Arcana check to ascertain what that wizard is about to do?
Absolutely.
Can I join?
Go ahead.
the check as
Yeah,
well?
go for it. Go for it.
So that would
Okay.
be a natural 14 on the dice. So that would be +8. So that would be 22. Thank you.
I rolled a 17, so I'm 18. What the fuck?
I have a +8 for my Arcana.
It is.
God damn.
Oh god, I need to know what
I'm a
kind of magic
wizard.
this one is.
With a 20 for my intelligence. So
God damn.
Jesus.
It is.
God, I need to read.
You notice that he is summoning evocation magic into his hands.
I would like to.
It doesn't burn like the fireball, though. It does seem to glow.
Mhm. Can I?
It does. He does have the intent of damage, though.
Can I eke at least whether or not it is a spell or a cantrip? That he
It is
doing?
a spell. It is a spell.
Counter spell.
He goes to throw the spell at you, Anissa, and it dies as it leaves his hand because he was casting it at first level. So, and the guard the wizard, excuse me, he kind of like looks down at his hands and then looks at you. And that would be his turn. So we are now back to the top.
I kind of shift a little bit, so I'm standing more in front of Quinn, like between Quinn and the other wizard. It's like,
Okay. All right. So we are now back to the top with Jade. Jade, what are you doing? You are laying on the ground. You just woke up from getting blasted.
I'm just gonna sit up. Like, I'm still on the ground now. I'm just gonna sit up and just dust off like, you know. Oh, why are we getting cooked out here?
You almost died.
Now I can see that.
It's like thumbs up from Anissa.
Okay, I mean, I figured I would notice that I don't have all of my stuff on me. Right. Wake me up.
Yeah.
I was just like quickly look and see if Lauren has my shit.
He pointedly is looking at Quinn.
So I look
So
back
like,
like
he is like
I'll give
eyes
it, like
trained on her.
you'll see that like kind of Quinn is just kind of standing there, but like in full, there's kind of a full, while she is watching the field, it's almost as if she has like two split views, as if she is like seriously concentrating on something, which you would probably recognize that Quinn is concentrating on magic.
she's up to that freaky shit again.
Got out the hoops and chains.
She's probably got the shit. All right, cool. How far away am I from Lauren?
He's right in. No. You are now like
pulled,
10
right?
feet away. 10 feet away from him. Right? Because moved from
Yeah.
the 5 to the 10, so you're like 10 feet away from
I'm just gonna stand up.
him. Okay?
But I will hold an action because I'm looking at the mage behind him. Now that I know that Quinn's like super far away, I'm just gonna stay like in the mid like this, in case the mage wants to get crazy. But I don't have anything for my turn besides that.
All right, Anissa, you're up next. Are you going to do anything with your turn?
So they're like both Buddy and the mage are kind of holding.
The
Or has it not-
mage, the wizard tried to attack but was counterspelled. Lauren does not seem to. He definitely looks a little irritated, but not. He doesn't seem like he's ready to lunge out at you again. Though Jade's blood is still dripping from his claws.
Oh right.
Yeah, because he did give her a little stabby stab. He went, "Watch out! I want that," and failed yet again.
Fuck up the wizard if you would like.
How far is the wizard from me though?
From you, he's just within the tree line, so I'd say he's probably 10 feet from the tree line. For funsies, he is about 35 feet from you.
35 American feet from me? Okay. So my movement is 30 feet. If I get 30 feet, am I hitting him or no?
That should put you in the space right before him, right? I mathed it. He's like, you wouldn't be on top of him, but you would be close enough that you could hit him. Because you're still large. You're still large, so your reach is 10.
I am large, yes.
Yes. Doesn't that make your reach 10 feet?
It makes me a large woman.
Yeah, I think.
Let me go find it. Oh god, you're asking me questions about my character? Bullshit. What rune was it? No, it's not a rune. It's Giant's Might. There we go. Large. You have advantage on strength and strength saving throws. Damage. What the fuck? Now I gotta look up large? Large.
Working on it. Working on it
Lorge,
too.
specifically LORG.
Yeah. D&D Beyond doesn't have large, surprisingly.
What? That needs to be fixed. Somebody needs to write an email to them. They need to get that fixed right away.
Matt Mercer, fix it.
I almost feel like the chaos on this episode needs to be turned back a click or two, but
No.
almost.
This is just the start. Who knows what's to come?
I was just checking about my large size. What are we doing? Am I attacking? Wait, who
What
am
are
I
you
attacking?
doing?
You're attacking the wizard.
They're close enough to me where I could absolutely run forward like a goddamn beast in a video game and just like tackle them. I would like to try and grapple them. I am a large woman.
Okay. So, contested
but-
strength.
Here's my other follow-up thing about that. I would like to attack them first and then maybe use action surge to be the grapple.
Okay. I will allow that because that sounds like fun.
Okay, cool. I feel like it, action surge
gives you
is
another action.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Mhm.
yeah.
So I'm gonna, chop them with some swords first. Obviously, I'm gonna get up in their face, and I'm gonna have my little frosty hammer. I have to roll things.
Okay. And he is going...
It's a
No.
natural 17 plus 7.
Okay, yeah, that hits. He's going to shield. Right? Because doesn't that block it?
What's his
If
AC
it's
range?
plus 5, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's fine.
You're
too.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
So
Okay, no,
would
it does not.
be-
It does not.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
we're not doing
24. It's 24.
I don't
hit.
play magic users.
Yeah, they're so
But if you
pitiful.
totally
That's-
want to eat his reaction for the
Yeah.
shield, I am cool with that.
Yeah, you totally can. Like,
I
yeah.
mean, you said it out loud. So.
He panicked. A large
Yeah.
woman is
Fair
coming
enough.
towards him.
High or low? High or low?
Low.
I got a high and I got a low. I need one more.
Wait, but
Huh?
Go with Kai.
Go with
Okay.
Kai.
I did say I said hi, but it's
He
Kai.
eats his reaction using shield.
flail arms. I roll some more, right? Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
Roll
the
your
contested
damage,
strength
roll
for your yes.
Grapple
Okay.
and then roll your damage.
Okay. I'll roll damage first because I hit him. Is what
Yes.
we're doing right now, and I was with the Dwarven Frost hammer because that's my on hand.
Absolutely.
Oh, but I have to roll one more because it's 2 attacks per action.
Yeah, go for it.
That's off. I threw that on the floor. Fuck me. That's probably not going to hit at 16. Oh, it's a wizard.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I was like, wait.
But if he
back.
casted shield, then it would be up.
Oh,
It's up for the whole turn.
okay.
Yeah.
Then yes, you're right. That does not hit.
So
Wait.
1 hits, 1 does not hit.
Yes.
Is where we're at.
Or a whole
Yeah.
round. Sorry, not turn round.
Yeah, once you throw
Yeah.
up shield, then it lasts for the rest of the round.
Until the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
Yes. But if you were action surge grappling,
Hold up. Let me just finish the one fucking action, Amber. Jesus.
no.
No.
Okay,
Everything at
so
once. Go.
it's 6 plus 4 for 10 points of damage, and then also I do 1d6 of the other kind of damage. 2 points of cold damage. I got overexcited, so it's like across the face. The other one tries to come back and just like knocks off magical shield. And then for my other action, I am doing a contested strength saving throw.
I think you're gonna win. But when you roll,
I don't know. Kai's rolling.
oh, that's true. That's true.
That
When-
wizard may just be like, "Fuck you."
Ooh, no.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 14 plus 7, so
Yeah, you succeed.
thank you.
I rolled an 8, and he got
Sorry.
-1. So
So I slam one way with my hammer, miss the other way with my hammer, and then just like fucking hug them like a baby. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
all right, he is successfully grappled. Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
No, that's my whole turn. Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
hugging this guy.
All right. It is now Lauren's turn. So remind me, He can use his turn to make an attempt to break the suggestion, correct?
No, and as long as me and my friends do not damage him, he cannot break the suggestion.
Okay. He's gonna stand there.
Oh God.
And he's just gonna stare at you.
Which you? He was staring at Quinn, but
he's staring. No, okay, like, he's still staring at Quinn because he's. I like almost eye twitch. I will say, if your perception is a 12 or higher, you will notice that his fingertips are starting to get a little icy. But he does not make any move. He does not say anything. He just stands there. River, it is now your turn.
He's getting mad.
Tie him down. Do some AoEs, AO effects.
Oh,
why do we have a druid?
Do we want to try outrunning this guy, or like, should I do something dumb?
I'm always supporting doing something dumb. I think that outrunning this man is a
bad idea. It feels like a bad idea.
It feels
Who
like
knows?
the wise idea, and we're not doing that. I hugged his friend, and you're just gonna leave me behind, Amber. That's a personal question.
Oh, this is awful. This is all right. She's going to drop the suggestion, and she's going to do another immediate suggestion, but she's going to subtle cast it again.
Okay.
Sorry, let me think about how I want to word this.
Die is not going to.
No, it's going to make me cry.
What's gonna betray you?
Yeah,
She's got a
it's going to betray me.
He's got a -1d4 because he's Bane.
Yep.
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
D4. I've got it. Ready.
Okay.
You can put it on.
And it's DC 17, correct?
It's DC 17. Sorry. I've been thinking about this all week. I should have actually just done the specific wording, but no, that would be easy. Without harming anyone, immediately leave the fastest way you can travel and go east as far as you can go. Oh, it's dumb. This is so fucking dumb.
That is a wisdom.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let me double check that for you. Yes, wisdom 17 save. Minus a 1d4.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, that hurts my heart.
You're so lucky. You had that bang. It's a 16.
Liliana, I love you!
Oh my god.
Damn it!
Oh,
Yes.
my heart.
It's pounding over
It's a
here.
little.
I was like, I rolled it and I was like, because it was a 17. I was like, pizza. And then you're like, bang. And I was like, you're right.
Oh, he's gonna one-shot me the next time we meet up, but it's okay.
Oh my God.
I'll have a backup character by then.
Not a backup.
Look, we have reasons why your characters can't die just yet.
True.
They can't die just yet.
Just yet. Please,
right,
for
that's
the
right.
love of God, do not
Just yet.
let our characters die just yet.
It's
Chat, you
happening
will
later.
know
We
soon.
got 2 more days, and then everyone.
Maybe later.
We got things coming. All right. So Liliana, it is now your turn because he cannot move. It's not his turn.
And everyone heard her do this. Well, give the command. They didn't see her do the magic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you would have heard her say.
Which they've seen
Without
her do
hurting
it
anyone.
subtly enough times
Yeah.
at this point.
Liliana will look over at Anissa and the rest of the group and say, Are we taking that one with us, or no?
Is the wizard wearing a collar?
Roll investigation because you're actively looking for something specific.
I'm not.
Can I
smart,
also roll
though.
that investigation?
I
Yes.
said, like, can we all just look?
Yeah,
Julia?
can we all?
Is that
Oh,
a
that's-
thing that was said out loud?
Yeah, she would have shouted
Yeah.
that if.
Should be like, is he wearing a collar?
Yeah.
Ooh.
18.
18?
That's actually really, really good for me.
That is
I rolled a 17 again. I'm taking this dice.
17.
17.
Nice.
Liliana?
3.
3.
That's a natural 20 for 27.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
I will say you do all notice that, yes, he is wearing a collar.
Like his
Same silvery, that same silver metal with that red band running in between that does not seem to have any connectors. It is glowing faintly, but they're,
Remind me, DM, those colors
Yes.
were magical or no?
yes.
Okay.
River, should I break his neck?
No, don't break his neck. Well, does anyone know him? Did he piss anyone off? No, don't break his neck. Not yet.
It's just an
I don't know.
No,
He cooked
just
me.
People!
hang on, I may be able to help with that.
Help cook him?
With killing him!
Well, I mean, no, I could. Like, if we took a long rest and I switched out, I was prepared for more of an espionage mission as opposed to fighting. So I'm doing the best that I can right now, which honestly has been pretty well.
Yeah, you're killing it. You're killing it. Sure, so,
All right.
Neck breaking?
No.
Just loosen my
like,
grip slightly.
I mean, bring him closer here. Like, drag his ass a little bit. Not
I
like,
retroactively
not
have
like
my
just like
character move 30 feet
Insult
away.
him a lot?
You have
I'm just
30
gonna
feet.
insult him a lot, right?
no, not that kind of drag. Like,
you look
physically.
terrible in those pants.
Why'd you choose those shoes?
Oh, that brown leather with black leather. Oh my god, you
Listen,
look
Are those white
use
socks?
those impressive muscles to bring him closer.
Yeah, can I do a fashion check?
Okay, then
He's
I'm
not
just
dressed well. He definitely got dressed
Awesome.
in the dark. He's got mismatched shoes on.
Oh,
Damn.
buddy.
He's not doing great.
Preschool
Amazing.
fashion.
I mean, does he need a raise? Like, could we just like hire him?
I'm gonna hold my action to cast Booming Blade if anything pops off between these two visible enemies.
Booming blade is prepared.
I love that spell.
Fun
It's a good one. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Quinn, it is now your turn.
How close can I get to Anissa?
She is, I believe, is on the other side
Mm-hmm.
of everything at this moment.
Could I get as close as possible and then hold my action until she gets, like, drags the magician mage
Yeah.
person to me to cast Dispel Magic on the collar?
Okay. Yeah.
Stay away from
So you'll get about
Yeah,
15.
I'm gonna, like, kind of, like, skirt, like, I'm not gonna enter melee with Lauren and, like, stay away, but, like, skirt to
Yeah.
Anissa.
All right. Kira, it is your turn.
Well, I was gonna kind of look between my friends and be like, are we running? What are we doing?
We're not running. He's walking.
Hopefully something a little bit quicker, so everyone stay back from him.
That's a brisk pace out of the clearing.
Speed walk, yeah.
Then I will just keep my weapons out, and I will. Okay, I'm gonna stay put, and I'm gonna like let my friend so I can pull up the rear, and I'm gonna hold an attack in case something happens and anybody tries to hurt my friends.
Okay. It is now the wizard's turn.
Oh god.
Like that.
And as a bonus action,
I have him.
as a bonus action,
He's gonna misty step like
he
a
is
bitch.
going to Misty Step.
Counter.
Counterspell.
Oh, go ahead, River.
Yeah, subtle counterspell.
Okay.
Go! Oh, I love misty step. I love counterspell.
All right.
My order
He
flows.
is blocked. But he will use his action at disadvantage, I believe, to cast a spell, because I believe he can still... Oh, no, he can't, because he already
Only
cast
a
spell.
cantrip.
But he cannot... Yes.
Do a cantrip.
Only a cantrip? Perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab his hair when I feel him slightly slip away and just be like, now where are you going, little
If he's
buddy?"
hurting a friend, then I'm going to shoot at him.
Hold on. I don't think he can cast the spell, because I think the spell is... Oh.
And Kira doesn't know he's got the collar on.
Nope, Kira didn't see
No.
it.
Sure, don't give a
I got
shit.
a 3 on that check.
Jade didn't see it either.
Okay. It's a cantrip, but it is an action. Did we
No,
Misty
Misty
Step's a bonus
Step's a
action?
bonus,
You can
so
do
he
that.
can do it.
Okay. Okay.
So
All right.
that's like-
he is going to.
Quinn will call out and be like, listen, if you long for your life, just hold down. You may have a change of heart in just a few seconds.
And by his little front tuft of hair.
He is going to gesture at you, Quinn, and cast Firebolt at
Bring it.
disadvantage.
No,
No.
don't.
Bring it.
I'm shooting at him.
My first roll,
He does that.
because it's disadvantage,
I'm so sorry.
was a natural 20.
What?
My disadvantage roll was his spellcasting modifier 7. Is a 15 plus 7, 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. It is only
can
it's a
I-
cantrip, so it is only a singular D10,
It's fine.
Okay.
Let
Yeah,
it happen.
you're
It's
good.
fine.
You're good. You're good.
It's fine.
and that is going to be 4 points of fire damage
All right.
on you, Quinn.
Can I use my held action?
I would also
Yeah.
We're all holding actions here.
If you are holding an action until someone attacks, you may now release your action if you are within melee range of them.
Oh,
I'm just
melee
gonna,
range?
I'm just holding this guy with a
I mean,
tuft of
I got an
hair
natural
while
20.
you fire at him.
A natural 20. All right, and you're holding him up by his hair. Got it.
Yeah, like he started shit. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to caress the side of his face, and then I grabbed him by his little like man bun.
So I rolled a dirty 20 for my concentration check.
nice.
So you are able to keep that concentration. So booming blade, Jade, what were you holding?
I was gonna throw a dart because I didn't think I was
Oh,
in
yeah, you
melee
can,
range.
yeah. You can throw a dart.
And
My
then
brain
Kira
was
firing
thinking you were going to
crossbow.
swing at a sword and crossbow. Yeah, go for it. Everyone roll to hit.
17.
Natural 20. So 12 points from Kira.
Okay,
Mine's a 19 to hit,
that'll hit.
and it's
It is his turn again, so his AC is back down.
13 points of damage.
Okay.
And if he moves before my next turn, he's going to take another 2d8 of thunder damage.
Yes.
So after Liliana, like, sort of jabs him, she'll say, I'd recommend you listen to the nice lady because the rest of us are running out of patience.
Love that. Okay. Jade, what is yours for your dart?
He gets 4 points of damage from my dart because I hit 17 to hit.
How do you want to do this?
I don't want to kill him.
Okay. It doesn't have to be lethal damage.
I'm just
You can
holding
do
him by his
non-lethal
little man
damage.
bun. He's going limp. His hair's all that's holding him up.
Can I just like?
Hope he doesn't have bad edges.
I will say, you go to blow your dart and you notice this guy is looking bad. He is looking real bad after all this damage he has just taken.
I know. Can I just like hit him in the thigh or something?
Yeah, absolutely. You
There you
blow your dart, it hits him in his thigh, and he just kind of falls in Anissa's hands, or as Anissa's holding him. So his head doesn't loll, but his whole body just...
Go night night.
All right.
I don't think he really has a hairline anymore. A lot of that felt like it ripped. Ooh.
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 We'll get him some Shay and some castor oil. It'll be
Oh.
fun.
I don't think it's gonna be enough.
All right. So with that, we are back to the top with Jade. What are you doing?
That's a great question. Oh, we haven't gotten to this man's turn. I'm just gonna start backing up towards Quinn's direction.
Okay.
Just to put some distance between Lorna. Even though I know like he's supposed to be walking, so I was like, I'm done. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember how far Quinn is from me, but
You'll be able to get to her with your movement.
excellent. I'm gonna do that and stay there.
So I imagine this is all kind of taking place in a 30-foot bubble.
Fair enough.
DM,
Yes.
retroactively, what direction is the town from where we currently are?
So the town was south of you.
South of us. Okay.
Yes.
I just
'Cause you
wanted
guys
to
went
clarify
back
I
up
was
north
not just
when you
sending
left.
him back to town. So okay.
No, he's going east. As far as he can go.
As far as he can go, as quickly as he can go, but he has to leave without harming us.
As quickly
As quickly as he can go.
Jogging.
As-
He's on like.
But he can't
As quickly.
quickly.
So if he has teleportation prepared, get him the fuck out.
and this is up for 8 hours. So until I lose my concentration, he has to keep moving as far away from us as he can.
This
my
man's
God.
gonna be in
Quickly
the
as he can.
ocean.
But
He's like,
he
I'm
can't.
gonna take a long rest.
He
in the
can't
middle
harm
of
us.
He's
Nope.
gonna go around the
Okay.
world in like
no,
30
but you
seconds.
said as quickly as he can to leave.
No.
And Jade, is there
Amber looks
anything
so
else you would
worried.
like to do
No.
for your turn? No.
I can argue this. It's okay.
Anissa,
Oh my God! What?
it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I don't know
So
what to do.
I have this dude who has no edges anymore and is unconscious, correct?
Correct.
I will gently set him down and be like, that's...
Mm.
And we have guy running away, right?
Not yet. Not yet. It is not his
But-
turn. He's right after you. But you did hear.
We do know that
River
he
say-
should be allowed to run away and not be straight murdered.
If you hit him, he has an opportunity to break, or he does break the
He does
suggestion.
break. Yes.
Okay, I will just go ahead and very gingerly set down this man who is now like bald about a quarter of the way back. And
Peel this
then-
muffin cap back.
Yeah, no, he's never gonna be able to get a good fade again. And I just take out like one of my swords and just kind of like hold it at him and just hold it for if he tries to start shit. Other guys running. That's what I do. I just kind of like set him down and just like crouch. So hopefully I'm behind like a large fern, but also I'm really just like holding a sword at his throat while crouching behind the largest fern I can find nearby.
And that is your turn.
I don't like the way that you said that, but yes.
Me either.
He can't hurt you. He can't hurt you.
She's just very, very eager for what's she's gonna do on
I'm
Lauren's turn.
been waiting
Yeah.
Excited. I can
to do
I know.
this
It's two
for
times.
so long.
Oh.
I think I have a hunch. I have a hunch.
As it
None of us knew that there was lady voice, and now that's what's about to happen to us.
Oh, we're fucked.
as it gets to his turn,
Sexy lady avenges him.
he looks around at all of you. If you do not wish the child to die, I suggest you speak with my wife immediately. And you watch as his body begins to shift.
Oh.
I knew it! Yes!
You watch as his face becomes elongated Scales erupt around his eyes as they turn that iridescent blue at the center of that orb. His body begins to grow, knocking you to the ground. If you were right by him, I need you to
Rhaegar,
make...
I know you.
And he whips around and looks at you and snarls as his body grows. And in his place, you see the form of a large, not gargantuan, massive white dragon. And he lets out a roar and flaps his wings and takes off towards the east as he was commanded or suggested.
Nicely suggested.
It's a blue-eyed white dragon?
He's a blue-eyed white dragon.
Seto Kaiba!
You have activated my trap card. I've been waiting for that so long. When he made direct eye contact with you, and you could feel the ice of his fury in his glare at not only the name, but knowing that you have what he wants and he can't have it right now.
Perfect.
So he vacates the field. If you were close by, you are knocked to the ground unless you save a DC 17. You don't take damage, but it's just like the wind of his wings would have knocked you to the ground.
Yeah.
This is the first time you have seen such a massive creature.
Can I? Was I close by?
I was like, how close is close?
Yeah, like I don't. We don't.
If you are within 15 feet of him, you are knocked to the ground. Again, not taking any damage, but you are on the ground unless you save DC 17. And he takes off.
Because he backed up?
I feel like Quinn and Jade probably, like if Jade came to Quinn,
we were pretty far.
Like we were within 15
And-
because like skirting to get to Anissa. Like
Oh, that's right.
Wait,
So-
but does that mean that I'm
specifically-
also
so
in?
we're probably on the ground and have to pick ourselves back up.
River
sure.
specifically moved the first time she did suggestion away from everyone. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a caster. I'm gonna move back.
Castor,
Moves
I'm
forward.
gonna
I'm
be
concentrating
like a
on the big
fucking
baddies.
dumbass.
So.
I both appreciate it and am mocking it. That's the sweet spot.
For the time being, you appear to be out of combat as the echo of Lauren's roar reverberates in the forest.
I
I
will-
still have wizard. Wait, did that wizard die?
No. It's just
It was
not
unconscious.
lethal damage.
Yeah, I
It's
just kind of.
unconscious on
I
the
have
ground.
him up,
I'll
unconscious.
I will
run up to you.
Yeah, I will try to
wizard.
get
One point,
up there if possible before Kira and try to dispel the collar before
I think
Kira revives.
You were closer anyways.
Yeah.
I'm also just like slapping Kira's hands, being like, 1 point, what? Like literally 1.
Or we could stabilize them if you can't get the collar
I'm
off.
giving it 5.
Try to call her first. 1 point.
Yes, and I think Quinn was closer to him anyway, so it makes sense for you to be able to do the dispel first.
Like if Kira wants to do shit, there is no stopping her. That like I
This is true.
recognize that's her Kira, her character.
Thank
So
you, I appreciate it.
yeah,
You
But I
are
think you were closer, so you can have yours first, and then I will get to.
dispel magic. I will need you to roll, right?
Okay.
If it's above.
yes. So
Shit,
that is
shit.
spell casting modifier plus the roll, correct?
Yes.
To beat the level.
Yes.
So that is a that's only 11. I did not roll well.
It does not come off.
Wait, hold on, what's that?
They're still grappled.
But yeah, I mean, he's.
Its other hand is trying to slap Kira in the face. Like, no!
Stop it! Stop it!
At least
no, I'm
stabilize him.
Like we
Don't
should-
wake him up.
Yeah, we
You've got him. You've got him, right? You
He's
got a
up.
good hold on him.
He's like upright, like
Okay.
like
for
you have
fuck's
a
sake.
medical kit. Can you just like stabilize his ass?
yeah.
I'm gonna
I have
give
a
him
medical
1
kit.
hit point. God damn
Don't
it!
wake
No,
him up.
then he'll be spicy.
No, no
Ghost
more.
is
I'm giving him 1 hit point.
No.
Kira wakes him up by just like
River
biting
pulls
my
out her
arm.
medical kit and is like, Kira!
Go back to sleep.
I
Go
just
back.
healed him, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
No.
River is hiding in the woods then.
He is still controlled.
She's fighting a tree.
He will fucking fireball our ass. We're all huddled around him. He will
Not
kill
me, I'm in the
himself
woods.
in an attempt to Kira.
Is-
You're adorable and whatnot, but no.
Is he
I'm
back?
just-
Wait, did you already heal? Because you would have had to go past
Yeah.
me, right? Before that happened, right? You're still walking towards it. Not
If he's
happening.
not healed at this point, he's dead. This is at
No.
least 12 seconds.
No.
Yeah, we need
No,
to
yeah,
get that. Like stabilize
He's
his
not.
ass.
Don't wake him up.
He has
So he's been like brought back to one, knocked back
he
out
has
again,
one.
and-
He is knocked out again. Because I will, like, you're choking this man.
Good.
He is
Yeah.
absolutely
Good.
unconscious
I just
again.
don't want him to die. Fine.
Kira's
fine,
trying to get us
fine.
cooked.
Okay.
Quinn
I,
is
like,
literally
loosen-
just sitting down on the ground. I cannot
I
do shit right now.
loosen my hold on his jugular, so he's just like upright, sleepy.
Yeah, he's
knocked
like a little.
Fine. Keep him unconscious, whatever. I just, if he is being controlled, like, yes, I see the collar
Yeah,
thing
we're
now.
gonna-
Yes.
So we'll
But-
unscrew it. We'll use the screw tools.
I was gonna say, like, how did my collar come off before?
I told Lauren to take it off of you.
That's
Yeah,
Oh.
that was the suggestion.
Right.
that won't work.
So
Yeah, that
would
option's
you-
gone.
Yeah.
magic
in like
people can-
24 hours, I can take it off.
24
We
entire
gotta keep this
hours?
man stabilized
mean,
for a whole ass
potentially.
day.
I mean, potentially I could. I mean, do we
Okay,
care?
what?
We could also just, I mean, pragmatically speaking, we could also just like,
We could cut his head off.
yeah.
No!
I mean,
What,
I
in the
don't
Wild
want
Wild
to be,
West?
I don't, I mean, pragmatically speaking, yes. We could.
He's so much.
Okay.
No, if he's being
Okay.
controlled,
Okay,
No,
was it like
No, I agree.
Was
He's
it a
being
key on the
controlled.
back?
That was the backup. That was the backup. I'm just saying, keep it in everyone's back pocket.
Listen,
Was there a keyhole or something on
I-
the back of this?
Yeah, that was my.
Or we're gonna just try to like break that open.
Yeah, no, that was my real question. Is there a lock?
Some kind of latch on.
Yeah, at least maybe a hinge.
Roll. Doesn't one of you have one?
Half of one.
What's the question?
Oh what?
Didn't one of you take one of them for studying after
I'm
the
pretty
battle?
sure.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
River
I
has
would've
all the
said-
I
colors.
think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
River has
River has
colors.
it.
Gotcha.
She's hiding in the woods.
River.
Wow,
Wait, no!
How do you open this shit?
it's like it's like a fucking latch. Fuck you.
Have you taken them out at any point to look at them?
I have. Oh,
We've been together for 3 days.
Where do we have
You've been
time for
together
this?
for a little over a week.
This is a very long 3 days.
Liliana, would you have wanted to see the magical collars that?
Probably not. She's been
Okay.
worried about other stuff.
Okay.
She's still on the ground, by the way. She hasn't like gotten up.
Wait,
She's just
but
kind of
you're
like
alive.
sitting there.
Oh,
It's.
From
I
the-
think River
from the
would have
wind.
inspected it, knowing it, and things that she has experienced. This thing would weird her the fuck out, so she'd want to
Yes.
know how it operates.
Okay. Then go ahead and roll an intelligence.
Oh man.
At advantage because
Okay.
you've looked at them already.
I believe in you.
Okay. One was a fuck on my fuck die, but the other one was a 16.
Okay.
And I'm not negative, so this isn't
All right.
bonus intelligence. 18! 17! I can math. 17.
You would know, after having looked at the ones that fell off of Kylan
Mm-hmm.
and Jade, that while it is connected, it seems to be of one whole piece. It doesn't seem to have a connector. However, on the inside, where it would be just out of reach of whoever is trying to take it off, there is a small latch.
Is it like a lock picking
will
latch, or is
release-
it like a emergency
It's like
release?
it's like an emergency release. Yes.
On the
Still-
back side of the collar, there's an emergency release.
So I take out a sword. So how emergency?
Jade, on the back side of the collar.
Put that
There's
back.
a small emergency
Put it
latch
away.
release.
Put it back. I'll do it.
I don't know how small you said.
All right, Jade, you said you were going to go do the latch.
Put your sword away. I'll just freaking go do it. Bro.
I still hold the sword, but I like slightly
Goodbye.
release it, so he's like,
Like, it looks like a mechanical
Before-
thing. Like, it doesn't look a magical. Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say that before I touch this.
Oh, wait, that's right. Maybe not you.
Quinn, you would know with your magic that the magic that runs through this thing is just the red band. The rest of it is just metal. So whatever magic it is in that central red band. But Jade, so you go to unlatch it.
I didn't touch it yet.
Oh, you didn't touch it yet? Okay.
Is it safe?
Yeah, Quinn will call out about like mechanically, like the metal is fine. There's just like a band of magic that runs through the middle of it.
Where's the
So if
latch
you
on
could
this band? Is it
unlock
like
it probably would come off.
It is on the
Above.
inside,
on the inside?
at
On
the
the
back of
metal
the
piece.
neck,
Uh-huh.
where you're like, wait, I can't get my fingers in there to get it.
Where is it, though? Like, is it touching the red band? Like, is it above the red band or below the red band?
It's on the metal.
It's on the middle.
It would
Oh.
be.
But
Yeah,
the
it's
red band's on the
metal.
inside.
It's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
There's no red band on the inside. You should be able, it's on the bottom. Just don't touch the red, apparently.
so cut off his head.
Put it back.
No!
Yes.
Yes.
We're not cutting off anyone's
I
head.
heard one yes. Ah!
I'm grabbing. I'm.
Okay, Kira, I just like slap Kira's head. Don't you tell me to be cautious. Yeah, I fucking know what.
Okay.
I put my
I think this
sword.
is-
I put my sword away. You don't start with me, kid.
We can't have Kira touch this because if I start getting hit for like 15 points, she's gotta pick me up again.
Careful.
I go for the latch.
All right.
It
You go
does
for
have
the
a
latch.
limited ability to do that.
You feel a click, and you're not quite sure how, but the band pops apart with a and then it falls to the ground, and the red immediately goes dark.
Felt like I just disarmed the fucking bomb. Like,
Now, can I revive him?
Let's tie him up first. Let's tie him up just real quick.
time up.
I take out rope and tie his hands and tie. Like, I pretty much hog tie this dude, but it's like a loose hog tie, a respectful hog tie.
Okay, arms behind his back or in front of him.
And
Like,
behind
is he
his
like
back-
full
No,
hog tie?
yeah. He's on his side. It's like he could not comfortably get up.
And you can't see if he's doing. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm not there.
I mean, we're standing around him in a circle. I am
Yeah.
gonna be behind him. At all
I
times.
feel like Quinn would actually, with wherever the location of his hands are, Quinn would probably stand so she could see his hands and his mouth at the same time. Knowing,
So
yeah.
you'd be like
You'd be, like,
directly
at-
to the
at
side.
the-
I am
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like behind him and I'm holding the rope that is sort of like attaching his feet to his hands. So if he starts shit, I'm just gonna like,
Okay.
you know,
Kira's gonna
lawn
grab in
mower
front of him.
pull him.
Okay.
You guys just see the collar band get picked up and invisibly carried off to wherever River's hiding in the forest.
God.
I want that.
Can we
It's got the other two.
How much do you heal him for?
Uh,
Literally 1 point.
1 point's all we need. Can we stabilize him and move? Because we don't need another one sneaking up on us.
I heal for 10.
Okay, you heal him for 10 points.
Okay,
10
and then
points.
I start dragging him like a fucking like wheelie suitcase if he's healed for.
What are you doing? Stop it.
We're not staying here. We're going to a different clearing, right? We lost a kid. We lost the poison. We are gonna get
Yes.
murdered by dragons. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, we can't be here
What?
anymore. We cannot be here.
Well, then don't drag him. I'm gonna Pick him
What's
up.
going on?
What?
I'm gonna pick up the wizard.
You people.
No,
I will.
He starts
Shut
to
your
struggle.
face. I'll punch him in the face. I mean, yeah, no, he's making sound. I don't like
I am
it.
picking him
My
up. I am
arms
taking him
strong.
out of the.
Can I
I am picking him up.
him in the face? I'm not striking him in the face. Let's do it.
Yes, I know, but I'm picking him up after you. I'm taking him away from you.
It's a natural 18 for like +7. What's +7?
Yeah, that's
25.
I
And that's
will.
5 points of damage, and I think he got 6 points of healing, so now he's really
We got 10.
He got 10 points of healing.
Okay, I'll fucking hit him again if you
No.
I will put my hand on Anissa's shoulder and be like, "Oh my, that's so strong." Anyway, could I let me talk to him for just a moment?
God.
You can punch him, like just be ready to punch him, but just let me talk to him.
I can do both.
she's always ready to punch him.
And I'm like, I'm off to the side, just like Anissa's talking to him. That's not Anissa.
You're
Quinn is
Anissa.
talking. I am.
Yeah.
Quinn's talking to him, and I'm like off to the side, just like arm raised, like you say
Alright.
something disrespectful, I'll ruin your like fucking smile, dude.
Still hiding.
You already ruined his hairline.
River is still hiding, but like a paranoid person is like trying to see if anyone is approaching or watching or anything. But
Okay.
yeah,
God.
she's staying out of sight from whatever's going on in the clearing, but then also percepting.
And we are walking and talking.
We gotta go.
Oh, we're walking. It's okay. She's
Yeah, we are
apart from you
absolutely
guys.
walking
Yeah.
and talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hard lesson to learn. We can't stay here.
Yeah.
We're
Uh-uh.
away from what direct? We're going away
Towards
from
town.
town. Towards town?
I'm
Hey!
skirting the outside.
So are you going like in a southeasterly direction? 'Cause
I'm
the
not
town
going-
is
not
directly
east.
south of
I'm
you.
not going
east.
northeast.
Not east.
Southwesterly, southwesterly.
Yeah,
Can I
southwesterly, skirting the
Ask
town.
a question about the geology of the area.
Where?
Is it flatland? Are there mesas? Are there foothills?
You are in a forested area. This is like you're in the
Flat shit? It's flat shit.
it's fairly flat. The mountains are closer than they were before, but you're still not quite at the foothills of the mountain specifically.
I follow other people.
Okay. So what is going on? Why do you keep hitting me?
Who?
If
Okay,
you
listen.
don't want to get punched again, shut the fuck up. I mean,
well,
sorry.
I mean, yes, but also, if you value your life, who
Yes.
are
That's
you,
Uh,
and how did you fall in with Lauren? Because I think he has been
Lauren?
using you without your awares.
who's Lauren? I don't know Lauren. My name's Rocco.
Hi, Rocco. I'm Quinn. Who the fuck are you?
I'm from the town of Harville. I don't know where I am or what is going on.
What's the last thing you remember? As they're like over my shoulder behind me.
The last thing I remember, it was a cleansing night, which you guys would know is like the start of the new year. And we were having our celebration, and then the Mayor Gershwin and his wife gave out presents to each family, heads of the family, and it was a really, really pretty necklace of sorts, and they said it would offer power, and I
Took it
hurt
like a
lot.
dumbass?
Why not? They've done so much to help us.
Where the fuck did you get your training?
Training? What are you talking about?
Do you not even know that you can cast magic?
I have magic?
Oh my god.
No.
Oh no.
No. I have a follow-up question before you answer other things. Have they ever described that necklace as a key to the mind?
He might know why.
Okay.
I'm really confused. Do you know where my wife is?
Yeah, no. No.
Sorry, no.
She was invited to tea with Lady Arian, and I haven't seen her since.
Probably dead. Not to be.
Okay.
God.
Not to be insensitive or not trying to give them false hope. If we find her, it'll be fucking great.
She wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people in this world who would hurt anyone.
So,
Why? Why would you?
how? Excuse me. Hi, focus. How old are you?
87.
You're
Oh,
87 fucking years old, and you have no idea that you can do magic.
No, I've never done magic before, but I heard a lot.
Are they a human person? Are they an elf? Are they a dwarf? What are we looking at here?
He appears to be a human. He has his long hair pulled back in that top knot that you so kindly were holding for him. He is dressed very mismatched. Again, he looks like he got dressed in the dark and didn't care what he was wearing. In fact, his right shoe is on his left foot. And he's very disoriented. Who's looking directly at him?
I mean,
Quinn would be at this point.
Yeah.
Quinn, you would notice whenever he says he's in pain, his eyes flicker from a pale gray to a sclera red, and then back.
Is he like, we've stabilized him, but is he bleeding?
Yes. Yeah, he is still bleeding. You guys did a number on him. He's got like blood coming out of his nose.
Neat. In a like intrusive, not asking for permission way, Quinn is going to like go right up to him, because whoever's holding him, and just scoop out some of the blood and then pass it off to Liliana as a...
You notice as you pull the blood away, it's not red.
What color is it?
It's like a greenish color. It definitely has like some red there, but like he may not be as human
Can the
as he
rest of us
appears.
see that?
She's over my shoulder.
I would say, yeah. Who else sees
Yeah,
this?
who can clock this blood color?
I mean, he's taken a bunch of damage.
Fine sense.
This is a fiend.
I take back all the healing. I take back all of it. I take back all of it. He's a fiend.
I mean, we tried to tell you to put at one point.
Okay.
Does Kira say that out loud?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I drop him off my shoulder unceremoniously like a sack of potatoes.
A fiend? What do you mean? I'm not a fiend. I'm a human.
I mean, maybe you were, but something happened.
I would like to cast
you were
Detect
before.
Thoughts.
Okay. You
Sword
cast
out
Detect
at
Thoughts, and his surface thoughts are confusion and fear, and all the while there's an underlying hunger.
I would like to push.
As you push farther, there are two voices in his head. The one that you heard talking, and the other one that's slowly, quietly trying to kill them, kill them, kill them. I want them, kill them.
Can I sort of reach out with my hemomancy and like, does the blood feel poisoned or cursed to me?
It doesn't feel cursed or poisoned.
They're also still hogtied.
Can I make an Arcana check? I'd like to go over and like sort of inspect him, like, you know, like lift the lips and check the teeth.
Sure.
I want to just cross-reference it with any like fiend types that I've met in the past
Okay.
to try and get a better idea. So blood hunter shit, I get advantage, which is good
Absolutely.
because that one's a natural one.
We love advantage.
Isn't it just the ding dang best? An Arcana, that's a 25.
Okay.
Woohoo.
This sounds like a classic possession. From what you can tell, though, looking at him, whatever's possessing him is still just like it's there in the back of his mind. It hasn't tried to take over.
You, sir, are probably the luckiest person in this town.
What? What are you talking about?
Possessions are my specialty, darling.
Possession? By what?
Yes.
Also, possession what?
Oh
Oh,
yes, there's something inside of him that's likely
So,
from the looks of the
chillin',
blood.
I just
No,
pulled.
no. If it's a possession type thing, then that means that there's something else in.
Get it out!
Yeah.
I want it out! I don't want it!
But
Yeah,
something
what to
else
say?
definitely
What
does
was
want to
it?
kill us. So if this doesn't work, what Liliana's about to do, then yeah, we should probably.
Well,
I'm on standby then, love.
my particular order
Already
is
calculated.
known for exorcisms and things like that. So I have rituals that I could attempt. I may need supplies that I'm not entirely sure that I have on hand, but I could certainly try.
Well, based on the town, I don't feel like we have supplies that are offhand. So what you can do for them is, I look around at the group, maybe what you can do for them.
I know some restoration magic, but I don't know if it'll be strong enough.
We'll see. Liliana will flip through the small leather-bound journal of like the bestiary that she keeps with her. And can I try and pull together a ritual to exorcise this demon using
Roll an
my
intelligence.
oh boy, just flat intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, I mean, obviously plus proficiency since you know.
For sure. So my Hunter's Bane feat in particular says I have advantage on intelligence ability checks to recall information about fey, fiends, or undead. Would that fall under this
Yes,
category
it
as
would.
well?
Yes, it would.
Let's see what we can get.
Get it.
Okay. That is a 16?
Okay. Without knowing exactly what type of fiend is inside of him, it's hard to gauge, but you're fairly certain that whatever it is not too strong, as this old man is very frail, and a stronger possession would probably do more damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say with the 16, you are able to come up with a less effective ritual, but you travel around with things to handle this type of situation, so you are able to get together something to do it. If you want to roll me an Arcana check, we can see how successful you are.
Sure.
Can I try to help?
I think I already have advantage, but I do
Yeah.
appreciate help. That is the same thing I rolled last time, so 16.
Okay. You begin your ritual, and the old man is freaking out. He is like, this is more than this poor man has ever seen in his life. He hurts. He has no idea where he is. He's hogtied, and now you're saying things around him that he doesn't understand. So he starts freaking out, but as you continue your ritual, you watch as his freaking out becomes more angered. His face kind of twitches, and he flips back and forth. His voice changes from pleads of "please don't hurt me, to get them. I want them dead. I want out. And you watch as a almost ethereal form is ripped from his body. The old man does seem to be fine, but the greenish creature that is pulled from him almost seems as if its entire body is trying to latch on and not let go of the meat suit that it had been inhabiting. But Liliana, you yeah, go for it.
At the very end, Liliana takes her gloves off and hands them to Kira, and I'll step into the circle and press my hand against his forehead and cast protection from good and evil.
Okay. As soon as you do that, you would recognize the imp that had been possessing him flies back away from the old man, his body sizzling and crackling with the magic that you have just used on him. The old man, Rocco, falls back unconscious, as this was a bit too much for him.
Can we see the imp?
Oh, yeah, you can see
Ray
him.
of Frost.
He's absolutely roll to hit.
Also,
Swinging at it too.
if you would leave me being over this old man, I would counter.
River will hold a crossbow bolt if it looks like if these guys don't finish him off.
I believe that does hit. Let me just double check. I didn't think you guys were gonna. Yep, yeah. Sorry. I do believe that does hit. So yeah, that hits.
Its speed is reduced by 10, and that is 3 points of cold damage.
All right, he's still up, but he does look like he gets up and he's on all fours, and he just kind of like skitters back, and looks as if he's about to bolt. So if you were holding an action, go ahead and release it now.
Yes,
Do
please,
I
thank you.
get an opportunity attack because he's leaving?
As he's
Absolutely.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh, natural 18. Fuck
Ooh.
yes.
Yep, that hits. That hits.
10.
That does not hit.
Yeah.
How do I,
Alright,
what's an opportunity attack? What do I do? Do I hit
it's
him?
your
So I
attack.
just roll a DA? I don't
Yeah.
fucking know.
It's a
I
15.
I don't hit
15?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
And like from a random tree, you just see a crossbow bolt come flying. That tree is armed.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
That
Jade, what did you get?
Natural 8 for my damage. 12 damage with
Okay. All right.
hammer.
9 piercing.
I got very excited.
Jade, what did you get? No, please, I love it.
It's 11 to hit.
11? That does not hit. So, River, your crossbow bolt catches this thing and pins it to the ground, and it is crawling and clawing to try and get back to the trees. And Anissa, you bring your hammer down on this thing, and it just goes, Mistress, save me!
Do I
And
also
how do you want to do this?
Oh, okay. I mean, also, I bring my hammer down on its head, and then I'm kind of confused as to whether or not the cold damage is going to go off. So I'll
Yeah,
just
go
roll
for it.
cold damage,
Yeah.
which is 5 points of cold damage. So I'm just kind of like, I fucking pancake it, and I'm like, but where's the frost? And then the frost explodes.
Okay.
And then it was already dead, but I'm like, fuck yeah, frost!
And this thing lays dead at your feet, its skull crushed. The old man is breathing, but he is unconscious. It was, as I said, a bit too much for him to take.
I mean, he is 87.
I mean, he's...
7.
Can someone get this 105-year-old man up? But also, did you see what I did to this guy? His little head, it's imploded.
Well done. That was good. That was fantastic.
I mean, it was pinned down.
And I will then
Fucking
use.
You feel a pat
Wiggle
on your
down.
back, but nobody's around for you as River goes to a different tree stealthily.
Trees, I know that's you, and I don't appreciate your sarcastic back pats.
No answer.
Maybe I actually do.
You get
because
another one.
I do. Thank you, trees. I point at Kira, disappointed that she didn't support me more.
Kira's busy. She's working on healing this old man. I'll use 5 points of lay on hands on him.
All right, that I believe he
Kinda
is
help him up to sitting.
Really? 5
10
points?
healing.
Jade, how are you doing?
Yeah, do you remember our own team?
At which point you will notice that
points did you
Quinn
give us?
has 5 hit points.
Yeah, we're gonna short rest,
holding
right?
Quinn like a
We're going
baby.
to take a short rest anyway. You'll be all right.
That gives us an hour
Oh shit!
of the dragon being an hour away.
What? No, I think. I mean, I don't mean to be. Maybe we should move though. We should move further.
We can move further.
Where are we
but
going though?
Do we
Further.
actually care
wait.
about this town?
No.
Not
No.
Chi,
Well,
but what
even
about?
if we don't
Did you
care
hear what he
about
said about Chi though?
exactly,
gonna
we
murder
have to go
you.
get Chi.
You hear from a tree.
Oh, she. But-
She has her.
She was useful to them though, and she's a child, and maybe kids.
Do you honestly think that that this person, whoever this,
Okay, wait.
whoever Lauren's wife is, would actually care enough to keep Chi alive?
She's
Don't
kept her
think they-
alive this long.
I don't think they care enough to keep her specifically alive, but I do feel like they
Exactly.
care to keep useful beings alive. And kids, they pickpocket, they sneak into places they're not supposed to be. They are useful little critters.
Like, assuming that we
Are you willing to
are
bet on that? Are you willing to bet her life on that?
I raise an eyebrow at Kira, like, she's more likely to survive than any of us.
Okay, but here's the thing. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Lauren's a fucking ancient white dragon. Did you see the response he had when I called him
Yeah.
Dragar? That is his name. He is one of the original 10 of these places of power that are associated with the dragons. If he is scared of his fucking wife,
Wait,
she
what?
is more than we can handle.
Well, we luckily handled that situation. And yes, yeah.
Is he scared of his wife? You hear from a tree.
You
A
hear
different
from-
tree.
I mean,
We did imply implications if I am channeling my other in my other PC.
Claire?
That his wife is more powerful than him.
Well, we don't need to fight his wife. We just need to get Chi back.
Yeah.
do we?
Yeah, I am siding with Jade on this one, on the Dewey.
I mean, as much as I would like to get this child,
You're the ones who were practically adopting her yesterday.
Yeah.
yes, but
Yeah.
but we have to think like practically here.
Strategically.
Now that we know the whole, at least a big chunk of the game.
They
She was-
also... I stand by the fact that a controlled child is useful. They can do a lot with an innocent face. They don't need us.
And even if we
Just-
got her back, how do we even break that control? Like, the wife is a dragon.
There's a lot
Something
of...
to
there's-
ponder. Lauren said the wife was going to kill Chi if we didn't get there quickly enough.
Exactly.
Oh.
So it's not a matter if the child is useful, it's a matter if the child is going to be killed. or not.
I mean,
Yes.
we're all gonna get killed. We're all gonna get killed.
You hear from
Well,
a
we can't
tree.
live forever. I've been killed before. Didn't stop me.
I haven't
but
been killed before, and I would like to not be killed.
I'm pretty sure that would stop me.
I'm fairly certain that would stop me for now.
Yeah, that's a chapter ending. You gotta redo the intro at that point.
At another
Very well.
state and time, it may not stop me.
That's kind of creepy.
All right,
That's a little over my education
Let's
level.
go find a place to rest. We need to rest up before we do anything, and
That
we can
is
discuss
true.
things. Let's
Well,
go find somewhere.
We don't still. We have. Wait, old man is.
We still have the old man?
He's
He's
still
just
tied.
like hog.
You dropped
him.
Kira's untying him.
No, Kira. I slapped Kira in the
No!
face.
Okay, I'm grabbing Anissa's wrist. I am grabbing her wrist.
Here we go. Let's contested something.
All right, place it back.
Fine,
Place it back.
fine.
Test it. I don't know. Because I would say dexterity to try and catch it, but that would be your AC. So contested strength?
Sure, 19.
Right? Like, that would make sense.
16. 20! It's 16 plus 4.
God damn it!
I am sure that this
Stop
old
slapping
man.
me.
I have only slapped you this one time. You
No.
No, you punched me
No.
that fucking last time in the face. I remember it.
I am sure that this old man
It
would like
happened.
nothing more than to get back to where he is from, and would love to never see our faces again.
He is like
don't think
half
we-
lifted off
Thank
the
you.
ground by Anissa, and we're like still arguing about that time that she absolutely punched me in the face.
Yes, I did. I definitely did.
Like,
You also punched me back for that one.
it was a light punching though, and this is like a retaliatory.
This is you stopping me for trying to be kind.
Quinn
I
to
was
Jade is just like,
kind
this
at
is rather
last.
hot.
It's a lot of like rippling
that's
buckles. Everyone's like slightly sweaty. You're always kind, and I'm just trying to keep us alive. And
You're trying to. You're
Anissa,
trying to abandon a child, and you're trying to harm an old man. Harm an old man.
The child is safer than any of us.
Not if she's
I
actively
disagree
being
deeply.
threatened.
I just turned to
Also-
Quinn like, oh, the shoulders, huh?
I mean, yes.
he's an
They don't call it a
87-year-old
thirst trap
man.
for anything.
Put him down.
He's an 87-year-old man
Literally have him like lifted like 4 feet off the ground. I just drop him.
who
I catch
doesn't
him.
Seven!
I catch him.
Okay.
he doesn't
Careful.
even remember that he can do magic.
I drop him from. She's in front of me. I'm like 4 feet. Make her drop.
I'm gonna try to catch him. Then fine.
Roll dexterity saving throw to try and catch him.
Okay. 14.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, you're not far away. So,
He's-
yeah.
He's an
catch him.
87-year-old man that doesn't even remember that he knew how to do magic, and there are 6 of us.
I
I
wasn't.
think we can take
I
him.
wasn't initially gonna drop him. She starts shit, and I just kind of like
Excuse me.
toe tap you in the back of the head and keep walking. Now I.
You.
We're just having
I'm
side
just walking
conversations.
away.
Side conversations discussing the how attracted they are to the two ladies fighting. All right.
Fuck it.
So we're walking. Where are we going?
You to the
Away.
face. Fuck
Away!
Away?
have to
Where
find
away?
somewhere
Are you
to,
going
like-
north? Are you going west? Or
I am.
south is
I am-
the town.
We'll
So
say
I'm
north,
walking north.
northwest. Yeah,
I'm following Jade northwest.
we're getting away from the east and away from the south. We just need
Okay.
like somewhere to camp real fast and then go back.
Yeah, we need at
Alright.
least an hour.
Yeah.
I
Then do
mean,
we have to go further from town to do that, though? If we're going to do
Yes.
I
They
feel
know
that
where we
I zoned
are.
out. Is
They
the old
do-
man conscious or unconscious at this point?
He's sleeping.
he fainted.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel
like he's
like-
not he's not in danger, right? He's just asleep.
Yeah,
Because he's from this area. He may potentially.
Kira, at minimum, I think we should stay to the tree line, skirting around town, at minimum, just so that we are out of view and obscured for when we take a rest.
Yeah, like we're not going so far away that we can't make it into town. We just need to put distance from where we just were.
I,
But not so-
That's
yeah.
fine.
I would like to counterpoint. We can't make it into town. They have poison. They have way more people than us. They have this kid that they think that we're attached to, which I'm not saying I don't want to save Chi. Like, that is a given.
River.
Is it, though?
River. Where
Considering
are you?
everything you've just said.
She is.
You
she's
just feel a
known-
hand like tap your shoulder, but she's still like
Okay.
not there.
She's
River.
known in town.
Can you, given everything that we went through, if we were to take a quick rest, how many of you could you disguise?
Myself, unless you want me to drop whatever I have, I'm concentrating.
What are you concentrating on?
The suggestion to keep Lauren away.
Oh, yes. No.
As long as I have that up, he's moving. So the longer I can keep that up, the longer he's traveled.
I think you keep doing that.
Sorry, original plan's out the window.
Don't apologize. We're alive.
Very good. Yeah, like
that's the person doing something.
I'm not behind you, by the way. You felt the mage hand tap you.
So then I would know.
She's still
that,
hiding.
Like, okay.
Yeah. She moved to a different tree.
We don't have numbers. We don't have surprise. We've got nothing on this town.
I also completely this morning I prepared for a day of reconnaissance because that's what our original plan was. So while I was helpful in that fight, I cannot do. I am very reactionary.
Yeah.
Just heads up.
Yeah, something tells me we won't be spying in that town no more.
And I also don't think the town is going to allow us to spy on them. There's too much knowledge that they have at a fortress that is set against us. And we are just...
Shall we find a comfortable place that we feel moderately secure in to rest, and we can debate what our next steps is?
Sure.
Okay.
It's a good place to stop. And
try and rampage through this town, right? Like...
I'm sure that's what your original plan had been.
Nissa just puts her hands in her, like, head in her hands and is just like, rampage!
I'd like to point out, sneaking and reconnaissance was part of every single aspect of the plan until this point.
That we talked about beforehand. Before that, you were going to murder the town.
We were gonna do some reconnaissance before we did that, though.
I would also just like to put an entire, like, it's not even a pin, it's a, like, fucking main quest object. They have dragon fire breath shit.
True.
Yeah.
Poison. It can kill us so quick.
Quinn will drop her concentration so that Jade's pouch appears. It's gonna drop if we're taking a rest anyway. So, like, she'll drop the concentration on it and hand the pouch back to Jade.
Okay.
Sorry, while you were incapacitated, I felt it was best to keep that away from Lauren.
Oh, yeah, that's totally fine. That was the best move.
What's in it that we need to keep away from Lauren? Is it something? It's something specific, yeah?
I reach into the pouch and pull it out.
And you see it looks to be made of stone, natural. Like, from what you can tell, there doesn't appear to be any markings that made it this way, but it is a perfect sphere. And running down the center of it is a shock of ice blue color. And then in between that, like, so you got, like, it looks like an eye is what it looks like. Specifically, after having seen Lauren in what was his true form, looks a little bit like a dragon's eye.
Quinn, darling, you can identify things, correct?
I can.
Do you think you'd be able to make heads or tails of whether or not we could destroy this? This orb? Just if it's possible.
I mean, I would be able to know what it is in its origin. I don't know that I would be able to know whether or not we can destroy it. Granted, anything that is magical can be dispelled, but you know, it depends on how high of a level you're casting the dispel and a little bit of
then
luck.
we may have a bargaining chip.
So we don't want to try and destroy it immediately.
Unless we get Chi back.
So
The start of a plan, of course. Not completely thought out.
yeah, that's true.
So
I'm going to assume that we are walking and talking, looking for a place.
yes.
Yes,
River
yes,
is
yes.
actively
Okay.
looking for a
moving.
hideout.
Are we looking
If
for?
we're speaking, we're moving.
Yes.
Okay. Are
We're
we
just-
looking for another clearing, or are you looking for like a house or something that you could hide in? Because I will say you do know that there is a house outside of town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but I
were
feel like
there
they could look for
before,
that.
and it has
Wait.
a barn.
But she was
Wait,
there.
but
She was there.
Yeah.
that's
I mean, she also lives in this forest. Though,
Yeah,
at
she
that
knows all
point.
the.
no, but
this whole area.
she lives at that house more or less, right? Like we're talking about.
She did claim that that was
That was like
where
her
she
barn.
usually
okay.
resided. Yes.
Here's my honest thing. What is like the tree situation? Like what is the canopy situation? How dense is it?
This forest is thick. It's old and thriving. As you look at it, there's almost a calm here. There, you can actually hear birds chirping. Like as you walk through it, there doesn't appear to be anything that's alerting the animals outside of your own personal presence. But
Can we? This is an aside to the group. Can we see if anything's watching us right now?
you roll me a perception check.
Oh no!
Is this everyone or?
Anybody
Yeah.
who's looking around to see if you're being watched.
River has been paranoid since the original clearing.
Yep.
21.
21, 16 was that, Kai?
I got a 6.
Oh, a 6. Okay.
11.
11, 18. Liliana?
No, Lily doesn't care.
Oh, okay. Kira, are you looking?
She's
Fuck that
vibing.
shit.
Sorry, this is perception. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. That 16. That's how math works.
Okay. From what you can tell, it appears to be calm. I would say that you would probably know that the appearance of a dragon probably startled away most things, and they are just starting to come back. But it does appear to be fairly quiet around you outside of the natural hullabaloo of the forest.
All right.
Yeah, we could probably just pick like the nearest little
Yeah.
nook in the trees.
Yeah.
Just enough for a rest. Seems
Yeah.
okay.
Distance.
Something that is like dense enough to hide us, though.
But comfortable enough to get the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you guys are walking. You do find a clearing. I mean, it has a few spots where the trees aren't necessarily as close as you would want, but it is close enough to what you're searching for that it'll make do as you are talking. And with that, we're going to go ahead and take our break.
Okay.
And we will come back to discuss what your next steps are. So we will be back in a few minutes. So stick around. We've got lots more fun to happen here on GutPunchRP. So we'll see you real soon.
Finger guns.
Hello.
Hello.
We are back.
As soon as the mouse click registers. There we go.
There we go.
Hey!
Hey.
There we go.
Oh, stress sounds.
We're so glad that you stuck around with us. When we last left off, our party had just found a rather nice clearing. Wasn't perfectly to what they wanted as standards, but close enough to work. And they're heatedly discussing their next steps. So, I believe before we left, Quinn, you were going to say something?
Oh, fuck, I was.
Then, it's okay. You can think about it. You got time. You guys, I need to know what you're doing.
We're fucking going, right? We're not taking that town. We're not getting our shit back.
I would just like to say before we start this, however everyone else is sitting, River is still very much so on the outskirts of the group.
Okay.
Is like
Are you
trying
invisible though?
She's visible, but it's if someone's gonna fireball the group, it's either group or it's her. It's her line of thinking.
That's fair. And this is also like backing into the forest, like where she can still see the group, but she's also trying to be like, we're yondering.
River's looking at Liliana.
Planted on the ground, arms folded.
Okay.
Liliana's semi next to Kira.
So there are 10 places of power that are all going wonky, correct? And so we also have, so it kind of in my dream and through my reading of this diary, there are 10 dragons that correspond to the different 10 places of power, which I may be making that connection. But if you notice during that fight, I called him Dragar and it got his attention. That is the name of the ancient white dragon, which is one of the 10. So they're the chromatic and the metallic ones. Jade has an orb that he wants. So that is an orb related to Dragar. Granted, we got it from the little one. And then Quinn will
Lauren dropped it.
Pull out the one that she has that I believe has a gold that looks exactly like it, but has a gold thing.
Oh, it's yours is, it looks to be a reddish sort of color, not quite full red, more coppery-esque with teal in the middle and the black line in the middle of that.
But I thought this was associated with Nira.
Who the fuck's Nira?
Well,
All I'm hearing is that we're collecting Dragon Balls.
You do have the gold. I forgot. You do have the gold one, but you also have another one.
Wait, I have another one?
Wait, how many do we have?
We have two of the, what is it, 9?
We have 3?
Ava gave it to you.
Wait, what?
Ava gave it to you before you left the tower.
I thought this was the one that Ada gave me.
No.
Wait, you have one in
I did
your...
not take notes on my 0, and I'm fucking mad about it. Session 0.
Okay, because you found the gold one at with the shop. Remember? Remember the guy said he didn't understand.
Right. Yes.
That someone came to trade him for it.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have 3.
Okay. So we have so what we have is what I gather from the copper and teal one, that would be a bronze dragon. Correct?
Can we
Sure.
fight
What?
dragons? Are we fighting a dragon?
What I'm so if I was going to extrapolate and potentially, oh no, this would be a copper dragon. Just kidding.
No. Is that more or less? What are the metallurgy situations?
Right. So we've got gold, which is Nira, which is this one, very much explicitly from Nira. We have
And that one is the gold one is a gold sphere. It has a red center with the black line of the eye.
and then we have this one that we got from the shop, which is probably the copper dragon. Which
It's like glass.
No, the copper one's the
Oh.
one you got from Ava. The gold ones you got from the shop.
from Ava, as in Avareth, the copper dragon.
As in, I mean, maybe, but
Which
also your
seemingly
teacher?
sounded familiar. Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. And then we have this from Draga. If I were to hypothesize these different points of power, we're going to need these orbs with the corresponding points of power in order to restore them.
Does Shenron appear at the end?
Yes.
And then you get to
And
make
then
a
we
wish,
get to make a wish. Or we could go after that star and make a wish.
which is going to fall in 11 days now.
When
Yeah,
you
2
guys
weeks.
saw the circly maps of this is out of character, by the way. This is
Yeah.
When you guys saw the pings of these locations of power, were there colors
Mhm.
associated with them? No.
I don't
Okay.
think so, no.
Okay.
Were there?
Yes,
DM?
some of them did have color. Yes, yes, they did.
Huh?
The first time I pinged them, hold on, let me go to the new map that I made where I clearly marked where they are. Yes, the one that was like each one of them that was quote unquote under attack had black circling through it.
Wrong map, sorry.
Oh,
I think I can
Oh no.
I can
Like
redo this one.
Sarah, if you ping
yes.
the current
Yes.
map, we can
Okay.
see it on stream.
Okay, cool. So, actually, let me hold on. Give me 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
No
Figure
problem.
out what you're going to do.
Ah! we're getting murdered, right? No.
All right, I found the original pin. I just went ahead and reposted
Yes.
it in Darkness Rising
Okay.
cast, if that helps.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna upload. I am giving the map in Roll20 the one with the temples marked on it. So chat can also see them, right? Because that's a kind thing to do.
That's a kind thing, and if you vocalize it too, then people who don't have the screen up and are just listening, they
Yeah.
can also pay
Mhm.
attention.
All right, let me go ahead and throw you guys down here. Perfect. There we go.
Oh, don't you do it. Don't you throw us.
It's, well, I mean, friendly throw. So this is a bigger map than the other one. You might have to zoom out a little.
I got it.
So if you're looking, I'm looking at stream right now. All those blue circles are where the powers are, the points of power were located. If you look, you will notice there are only 9 on the map, which is all you had seen. The one in the top corner here, this one was a blue, and it seemed pretty strong. The one here seemed to be bright, just pure color. This one here was I have to remember, this one was a green with black. This one was that teal with black. This one here is, I have to remember my own. who pertains to which one? This one was it's the brass dragon. It's the brass one. This one is bronze. The one here is solid black, but there's red. So, like, I will say you would know this isn't the black. If there's a black stone, this one would not be the black stone. It'd be a different color. And then this one is very, very faint. but it is gold in color. And then this one is a violet silver down here. I hope you guys could all see those pings. So each one does pertain to
Just
different.
clarifying. So at
Oh, hey, look.
at
I see what you did.
at Strord, you said it was just a bright chromatic.
It's like it's like a blue and white. Okay, so the one in Rilla is a tannish color with white twisting through it. The one out in the desert area is straight black. The one in Neria is black with yellow. The one up in Eridor is deep blue and black. Apparently I didn't say what his Rona was. The one in Brester is silver and violet. And the one in Eurasia is a greenish yellow. That is black. It has black kind of trying to take it over. So that way we are caught up in tandem with OG statements.
Okay.
This is just, I hope you know that, like, everything that I wrote down is just a bunch of fucking nonsense.
Okay. Yeah, Ember repinned the first one up there.
We'll add that to the
first time. Yeah.
updated map after this episode.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So.
Like, I just want, like, I want everyone to see the nonsense that was my attempt at writing this shit down.
That's handwriting. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
Those
mine's
are
legible.
words.
It's just colors. Like, sometimes
Those
I
are
try to
words.
do notes, and then I'm just like, this is colors.
Yeah.
This is just colors in an arbitrary pattern.
I love it. Okay. So you are sitting in your camp and you are discussing these plans of matter.
We are short resting.
Yes.
Yes. You are taking your short rest.
Yes.
A short rest?
Would it be possible, since we are originally intended towards heading towards Eurasia, I don't know, notifying more people to come and, like, check out the town and shut it down?
I believe.
Who do you know?
I believe that was my inclination before all of this sort of kicked off in a major way. I could requisition some help from the Crimson Iris to come down here and investigate. We would certainly be interested, considering whatever it is that is leading this town. Although I will admit, I don't know that I would. If I am requested to assist in the extermination of whatever is controlling this town and murdering its denizens, you all are lovely, but if I'm needed here, then I'm needed here.
Me too.
Where Liana goes, I go.
So to clarify, even at your own peril and perhaps intense death, you're fighting this town of dark folk? We've already met a dragon.
I swore an oath to do exactly that. Of course, you are all beholden to do no such thing, and I can understand wanting to preserve your life. That's the natural inclination, and there's nothing wrong with it. But
but there's also this strategy of preserving your life so that you can fight them better later. Because I feel like we are distinctly unprepared.
I'm not saying I'm marching in there tonight. I have no plans to.
So, when are you preparedly marching in there?
I would probably go in for a first glance, probably tomorrow.
So you're going to do recon, but you're not trying to go in there and fight all of them.
No, I would wait for backup first.
And pardon me, but if it's not us that's your backup, where's this backup? Pray tell whom?
I would have to send a raven out. Back up north to Eridor.
And you have a whole backpack full of ravens.
No, but I don't think it would be too difficult for me to go into town. That would be part of the reconnaissance, yes.
You're going to go into town and you're going to find a raven that's going to... Okay.
So, here's the thing. We went into town.
Yeah.
And we tried to nonchalantly go into an abandoned building. And we fled that building because we were made.
We fled it real bad.
Out of town.
Yeah. Bad fleeing.
We could, hypothetically, even though we just fucking woke up,
I don't like
to a shit show. No, this is me kind of like going down a hypothetical world of like, this is the exaggeration of it. We just woke up. We could basically sleep again so that,
Is it like noon? Is it the sun high in the sky?
No, it's been like at most a half hour since we fucking woke up.
It's been 3.5 minutes.
Yes, we had combat, and then we were like, "Oh, let's go have."
It's been 2 weeks since we woke up. Okay.
The sun is only at like 6 o'clock. I'll go back to bed.
No. We've been up for a fucking half hour. I'm tapped.
So you're going back to daytime bed. You're daytime bedding it.
Yes.
If we are talking timings, the latest I would suggest is 7 hours. That gives us an hour to get into town and do what we want to get doing before my spell runs out. So then Lauren is theoretically 8 hours away. That's the longest. Any longer than that, he starts coming back before. However, if we don't move soon, she's most likely dead.
Exactly.
Is she?
Okay, but here's the thing. We're taking his word for it. There is no guarantee that he couldn't be lying.
There's that.
Just because you said to be friendly to us does not mean that he can't lie.
Oh no, that one would have been dropped at that point. His only instructions at that point were to not harm us and to get away as quickly as possible.
I would also like
using the opportune time to bait us into a foolish situation where we went after a young girl who is probably very capable of keeping herself alive and also somebody that they would want to keep alive.
12.
No, yeah. A lot of us has been 12 and keeping ourselves alive, and I like raise an eyebrow, Kira, but then I'm also like, follow up to that. Is that a kid is significantly more useful than a lot of adults. Like, you have people wandering into town. Who are they going to want to help? They're going to want to help a kid. And
not the way that town traces her.
Our current party is divided right now because there was the simple threatening that this kid would be killed.
Yeah.
I will say I am impressed at the whiplash out of you all. Yesterday when we met the child, I was completely content to put a sword in her back and send her on her way. and I was lectured on she's a child, we should try and help where we can, and now the tables seem to have completely turned.
No, we
How the
should try and help
turntables.
where we can, but we should also recognize that they are controlling this child that they charmed from us, and that is an absolute death sentence to walk in after this child. I would like for her to make it out alive, but I also recognize that a youthful face and a whatever else goes with the child. Kids can get a lot of people to do a lot of shit. You know, they're just like out here with their coins and their smiles and their whatever kids do.
Say what you want. I'm not leaving her. I'm not.
There are likely many children in this city. If they want to use a child specifically as their pawn, it doesn't have to be Chi.
It doesn't. That's a better way to put.
Which is a point in favor of her being in danger.
No, it's.
I do.
Let's say you guys are right, which is very likely. You could be right. If you are wrong,
who's right? Because we're saying different things.
If you are wrong,
I'm team that kid's fucking safe because a sweet face is a trap.
Okay, Anissa, let's say you are right, which is very likely. If you are wrong, however, we're signing her death warrant.
Are you okay with that?
It's if everyone's okay with that, then.
You're asking everyone if they're okay with my thing? Because I'm okay with having been both a kid who has made some fucking stupid decisions and an adult who's seen kids make fucking stupid decisions. Sometimes, like, you stupid decision yourselves into death. I don't want she to be that kid because they're not making their own decisions.
So then that sounds like you want to stay and help. That's what that sounds like. At least to me.
You're saying stay to help, like we're going to do an entire extraction of one child from that town. Whereas if there's a town where they have poison, where they have dragons, where they have things that will kill us no matter what, she is safer than any of us are.
DM question. And this is me as the player, not remembering what is meta knowledge and what is player knowledge or character knowledge. Do I know about Kira's dream? Has Kira revealed any of that?
No.
Okay, never mind. Then I will just
Kira
keep
has
my
not
mouth
said
shut, then.
anything about her dream. No.
Then I will keep my connection that I just drew to myself.
What?
What?
That's what you get when you don't talk about your shit.
Yeah,
I know.
that is.
That is.
Yeah, fair.
But also, it's like within that, does Anissa feel any of the length of support? It's like a weird way to say that. Does Anissa, who has recognized that like people are having independent dreams that she is able to like interact with, see that Kira is like very much like, we must save the children. UNICEF. I'm just like,
yeah, Anissa's smart. You've seen things that in that like faded world that don't quite make sense. I don't know if you would know specifically what it was that Kira saw in her dreams, because all she's sort of alluded to is that she hopes what she saw isn't real. I would say you would know that both her and Jade have made comments about helping kids before in other settings, but yeah, because Jade was very adamant on the fact that she's like, I have the most experience when dealing with younger children. Especially when you tried to give Chi when you gave Chi a dagger.
Okay, she was way better off. She's been the best off when I gave her that dagger. Like, let's just be for real. Now she's controlled. There was 5 minutes where she just had the dagger and she was Gucci. I don't know that she's any better or worse off for what any of us are doing to her.
Okay, but from a pragmatics point of view, we take this hour. What are we doing? If we're going into town, how are we doing that? They know us. We immediately ran out of town. Are we going in guns blazing?
No, because they have poison that can instantly kill us and half of town, and they also don't care about half of town.
All right.
They took that away from us as a general point. I would just like to continually point out the weapon of war that they have.
I mean, even without the weapon, it sounds like the mayor is more than capable of probably killing all 6 of us by herself.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
But he's also ours.
Just don't particularly care.
Well, his wife is an hours away.
She will absolutely kill us.
Fine.
Maybe.
Can we take out a demon?
With what? What are you taking our demon with? What are we making it out of the earth?
I mean, I am on the side of I don't think we can do this. I will do what the group decides, but
I will say the magic that I can use, thanks to Tom, thanks to my deity, it's particularly, it's especially powerful against things like demons.
As is mine.
So we can hit what? We don't know how many demons are in there. We don't know how many just human archers who are vaguely controlled by gold are in there. We can't just walk in. Which is why I'm saying she is safer than any of us. She can just walk in.
But for how long?
Until we walk in and start demanding that she is no longer safe.
I don't think that we're the trigger for her not being safe. I think the fact she is in danger right now, no matter, as long as she is in the presence of whatever is there, you didn't feel how dark everything is centered around that tavern. It is the most unholy thing that I have ever sensed, I've ever felt. There is so much evil around that place, and
death is death.
Long shot.
As long as she is there, yes.
What's your long shot, Quinn?
What is it?
Please.
Let me go to sleep.
At least as good as any other suggestions. Sure, go to sleep.
You have 7 hours.
I'm gonna try to go to sleep. And as I do so, I would like to be like, Kronos, I would like to talk to you.
Wider protective circles.
River, do you still have the capacity to make 2 people invisible?
Not while I'm concentrating on this, unfortunately. So that would be either we gauge when the best time would be for us to get in and get out before Lauren can get back to us. So if we wanted to say, like, because we're going to have to double whatever. So let's say he's an hour out now. It would take him an hour to get back. If I drop it early. I can still disguise myself. I still have a sending stone to talk to Liliana, so I myself can go into town and try and scope things out. But anything happens to me, or, you know, something falls on my head,
Then,
Lauren comes back.
yeah.
Otherwise, once we gauge we're ready to go, and it's okay for me to drop this, I can make 2 people invisible and disguise myself.
You just hear from like 25 yards away. Maybe we just stick with plan 1.
Which one is plan 1?
Oh, who's doing something right now? Someone's doing something. That's like why we're sitting here. Yeah?
Been sleeping.
Well,
It's
we were
trying to
taking a short rest, and now Quinn
Yeah.
just
Yes.
is trying
Sure.
to fall
We can
asleep.
do Quinn's.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
That may not even happen.
I am doing like very much like the back and forth, like pacing in front of the region that something would come to attack.
So, like, from where the town is.
Yeah, like a back and forth.
Okay.
Just
Are you walking the perimeter? Could do that. No.
yeah, yes, walking
Like,
the
I mean,
perimeter, but
within
yeah.
your circle, like
Yeah,
within your
like
clearing,
it-
like not outside, but like
it's the front, like 2/3 of the circle. It's just like
Okay.
na 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 na.
Like a radar sweep.
okay.
God.
When you lay down to try and sleep, can you roll me?
Not you. Fuck you, dice.
I'm
How about you?
No?
gonna say a Constitution roll to see if you can get yourself to sleep.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair, but we hate it.
I will
No, it's
say
fair.
that because it is like within an hour of you guys having woken
No,
up,
that's fair.
I'll make it at disadvantage just because like you guys just woke up and then you were in battle, so you still have that adrenaline going through you.
I rolled low, so yeah, that's disadvantage. That's an 8.
Okay. It takes a long time because your mind is racing.
Yeah.
So much has happened. You don't know if it's going to work, if Kronos is going to hear you. You can hear small conversations around you. And you're laying there, and the short rest hour passes. And you're still laying there. And you feel the ghost of a touch on your mind as you enter a sort of trance. You're not asleep. You know you're not asleep. But you're also not conscious. And it's very distant, almost as if through water you can hear Kronos' voice. And he says, "You're coming through rather chopped. Is everything okay?" And his voice is like staticked, like there's interference.
No, I'm trying to get to you, but it hasn't been that long. Which I know
What?
you said.
What was that?
I need
cut
you.
out. And you are back in his palace. Or not palace, but you are in that library. And for those around Quinn, you watch as her breath was like very even, not sleeping, like conscious there. And then it got heated and raised, and then suddenly slow, shallow, as if she's in sleep. And Quinn, you look around at the library, and Kronos is standing before you. His brow is furrowed. There is sweat on his face, and he is holding his hand out to you. And he goes, "I can't hold this long."
Take me back to the moment that Liliana put the vials on the ground.
Woohoo!
Last night?
Yes, just last night. I'm sorry, I don't care about the child. Just get me back to the point where the vials are on the ground.
I will try my best. And you watch as a surge of golden red power fills him. It illuminates his body and starts radiating out of him in pulsing waves that crash over your body. You watch as the air around you begins to swirl like a vortex. That same similar feeling you had the first time you used his magic to help you go back in time to retry the tournament at your school. And suddenly you are there. You are back the night before. But everything is hazy for you. You can see everything. You can see yourself sleeping. You can see the others sleeping. You see Liliana set the vials on the ground. What do you do?
Kira has a bag of holding, correct? And I know this, correct?
Kira, you have a bag of holding? Yes.
I believe so, at least.
I pick up the vials and I put them in Kira's bag of holding.
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
That's a natural 19 for a dirty 20, ladies and gentlemen.
You reach your hand out to touch the world. And the first time you go to grab it, your hand slips through. And you notice for the first time you are not totally corporeal. Is that the word? Like you're not
non-corporeal.
Like, yes.
Yeah.
You are, but you focus, you buckle down, and you touch into that power that you can feel around you coming from Kronos. And you feel that surge of energy wash through your body and through your hand. And you have the vials in your hand. And almost as if he is there with you, you can see his hand over yours, strengthening your grip on the vials. And you take them and you put them into Kira's bag of holding. And as you drop it, the connection drops and you are back in the clearing, awake. And you will take a point of exhaustion.
That's cool. Kira, oh God, check your bag of holding.
Oh,
I feel very sick.
What? Are
I'm
you
sorry.
okay?
No, I'm okay. Check your bag.
For what?
The vials, they should be in there.
I catch Quinn as she falls.
I'll reach in. Try to grab them. See if...
And they come to your hand. And as you pull them out, you feel a ripple explode out from you. Like wave of air crashing down upon you. It doesn't seem to damage anything, but it hits all of you simultaneously, and there is a shriek coming from the south.
What was that? Does it?
Wait.
What is it? What did it? Anything distinctive about it? What did it sound like?
It sounded like a wail.
Any
Pain,
like from an adult,
anger.
from a child, like
You can roll me an intelligence check.
oh no.
Oh.
This is not Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
11.
You can't tell. It was high-pitched, piercing. Whatever it was.
What? How is this here? And what was that? And what was that? What's going on? Quinn, what's going on? This was gone.
So, yes, God, I went back in time to the moment that Liliana put the vials on the ground, and I picked them up and I put them in your pouch. So I changed time, and I don't feel so well now.
Pulls out sword, holds up Quinn. Unrelated.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. Really? Are you not capable of protecting what's in the pouch that's on your person? Eyebrow raise at Kira.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Damn, how much time has it been since Quinn went to sleep?
Probably an hour and a half. So, like, you got that short rest, that hour short rest, because that was before Quinn could even get to sleep. But at about an hour 15 is when she was able to connect with Kronos, and then another 15 until she came back.
Is there anything else anybody wanted to discuss while she was asleep, or is it just like
Yes. Is there
went to
anything
sleep,
else?
so it's just awkward silence until she wakes back up?
I mean, I assumed you guys were just chatting, but yes, that is a good point. Is there anything you guys wanted to do while you were doing your short rest?
Can I try and solve my puzzle box?
yes, go for it. Go ahead and roll that intelligence.
That would be 19, which
Okay.
I don't. Go
It
ahead.
does not. So you know you can move three of the pieces in the puzzle box, and you move those three pieces, and then you're jiggling it, and then it slightly moves, but it's not like a total like you didn't slide another piece into position. It's
When I fail to do it, can I be sitting near River and
absolutely.
say, you know, this box could probably fit something that we apparently have 3 of now, couldn't it?
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. It looks about the right size.
Situations for later, I suppose. You do know that what Anis is saying is logistically correct, and that
Logistically, yeah.
staying
I'm
here
not the
and
smart one of the group, though.
you don't. I have to go back into that town. It's how this soul works. It's why I do what I do in the first place. But you don't have to follow me.
Oh, who's gonna keep you out of trouble, though?
I don't think there's a way to stay out of trouble with this situation.
This is accurate. All the more reason for me to come along and help. At least, you know, see if I can get you out of there. Shit goes sideways.
Keep
Can't
telling
get rid of me
myself,
that easily. Nice try.
I keep telling myself one day I'll figure you out, but I think I'm going to be failing at that longer than this puzzle box.
Well, when you figure it out, let me know.
And that's all that Liliana had.
River is just very paranoidishly watching their surroundings, very much so convinced something is going to come after them.
Okay. Jade, Kira, Anissa, is there anything you wanted to do while Quinn was sleeping.
No, I got nothing.
Yeah, no, pacing around Quinn.
Okay.
It's kind of
Jade's just looking at the orb. Lauren's orb.
Okay. Are you focusing on it?
You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. As you focus on this orb and you study it, you feel a connection build between you and this orb. And it almost like shocks you. And there's... Is that frost on your fingertips?
Getting got frostbite on my hands.
I don't know if I have it in the item. I almost started singing in the jungle. It's fine.
Huh?
Hold on, let me take a look at my orb and see what I have written on it. And then I do not. All right, but as you attune to this, you do find yourself having a little bit of resistance against any and all cold damage that come towards you.
Get it.
I'll update that.
Jade's gonna pick up snowboarding.
No,
Please.
no.
Yes.
I'm out. I'm leaving.
Just gonna start making cold weather references or something. Like, everybody chill out.
Actually, a waterbender.
Chill.
Winter is coming.
Y'all need to chill.
Chill.
Nice to meet you.
And that's the end of the episode, everybody.
Batman and Robin references.
Heck yes. Give me Mr. Freeze.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow.
Actually,
It's a great movie.
it's just apples and freeze references.
Just high
Look, guys,
pitched
you just gotta let it
wailing
go.
and getting clipped audio. That's all we get from you.
Yeah, it's really high pitched. It's fine. Fuck you.
Guys, I'm just gonna need you to let it go.
Wow. Wow.
Ow.
The cold doesn't bother me anyway, motherfuckers.
Oh boy, oh boy.
What is happening?
What have we done?
I'm sorry.
What
A
is
lot is
happening?
being added to the shitpost playlist is what's happening. Like,
Lead mission, cold puns, and here we are.
I just had to use the restroom like 20 minutes ago.
All right, so if there's nothing else you all wanted to do, then we are back to that shriek coming from the south.
Okay. Did it sound humanoid, vaguely feminine, or no?
You could roll me an intelligence check. At disadvantage since you are exhausted.
I am exhausted.
Did anyone else
Again.
join in on that?
Actually,
Absolutely.
Kira already tried.
Anybody who
I don't.
heard the
I don't know
scream.
shit. That's a 2
Nope.
on the dice. So that's
You said
a
intelligence?
10.
Yes, just a straight intelligence check.
Oh, it's an 8 for me.
Eight.
River is not smart.
Scream.
It's an 8.
20.
20.
Ooh.
It sounded definitely more on the feminine side, but a little more on the younger side.
Man.
So
I had a bad feeling about that.
maybe put Chi in danger.
I still maintain that she already was, but
Agreed. Same.
But now it's like
It's more
Imminent?
expedited.
faster danger.
Yeah, immediate, imminent, maybe?
Yes. Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, but she might have had like a couple hours, and now it sounds like it's an hour.
No, but
How
like
about-
in the grand scheme of things, weapon of mass destruction, not in the hands of the bad guys.
This is true. It's a little bit safer to move. It's still a possible dragon, though.
It is.
Is River maintaining concentration?
Oh yeah, that's why she's staying away from the rest of you fuckers.
DM,
Oh.
is River maintaining concentration, given ripple effects?
Ah, fuck.
Ah!
It didn't cause any damage.
I don't think that would
I
have.
believe it has to be damage. But no, you're correct. You're
Did I
correct.
change the events enough that that encounter did not happen?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you would think that would mean that she wouldn't
oh,
be,
we're
be around.
about to do quantum theory.
Oh yeah, we
Uh-huh.
are.
Oh,
yeah.
This is the problems of letting me play with time as a player.
Well,
Saying if this cancels out, I want all my spell points back.
You would get your spell points back.
Are we
Son of a
all back to
bitch.
full health with?
Lauren's in the town. We know shit. We know shit.
No, we would know because
No.
the ripples would have happened
No.
depending on how the DM wants to do it.
Okay.
I'll
No,
shut
if
the
it
fuck up.
never have happened though, he could be anywhere.
Oh,
As opposed to an hour and a half east. He could be in town, he could be right next to us.
Okay.
I should have
The
replaced
battle
it with
still would
something
have
else.
happened. The battle still would have happened
Okay.
because you still have the orb.
Okay.
Okay.
You possessing the orb was not changed by the fact that Quinn
We also
moved
had the.
the poison. However, I do believe she would still be gone because her getting possessed, charmed by whatever, still would have happened because they still would have thought that you had it.
Mm-hmm.
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 However, I don't. No, I think the battle would still have happened.
Okay.
So, yes, because Lauren was always focused on the orb,
Mm-hmm.
not the poison. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yes, I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
Okay.
As always, I apologize for my characters.
I have a question. Now.
Again, things happen. Call me out on them because I get a one-track mind. I need to be set straight sometimes.
I have a
Yes, your
question now. Yeah, because like the whole, if she put it in the bag, she would have never saw that we had it to begin with, right? Is that was, or did she
No,
see that
no,
before
she
that
would've
point?
She
saw
knew
it.
that we had
She
it.
knew
yeah.
you had it.
She knew we had it.
Okay.
Because she was there
Yeah.
for my exchange with Liliana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I'm sticking with that. We're going with that. So what are we doing? What are you doing?
Running away.
I think Kira just kind of looks to Liliana.
Well, the first thing that I'm doing is procuring a raven that's trained somewhere near here and informing the Crimson Iris of what's happening in this town and I'll likely stand by for orders, I would imagine. That's what I'm planning to do.
If she is in imminent danger right now, then something bad is happening. Right now with that, you heard that scream. There's no way that is a sign of anything good for anyone there. Not just she, but the other innocent people.
Also, this is obviously another feed to either Lauren's army or something with the Fiend, like the other tavern. We disrupted that one.
I'm worried that if we wait for your reinforcements, that it'll take too long, and by then it'll be too late.
Well, if you go in, you certainly won't be going in alone. It's a difficult decision, and no one should feel pressured to do something that they feel would endanger their lives. It's dangerous, but if we plan on futzing about with the 10 points of power and mythical creatures that were thought not to exist, we're not exactly walking a safe road any way we slice it.
That's true. I'm going back to that town. Maybe not walking in swinging, but I'm going back. Liliana, you said you swore an oath, so did I. I swore one of my own, and I'm not leaving this.
You have my sword?
From the Fern. You have my help. We drop this, I can turn the two of you invisible. So then we have a dragon coming in hot. Which, if you guys aren't coming with us, I suggest you move quickly then, because he'll be going after the orb.
Well, if we're doing this, mind you, not in the best shape. But I have a little bit in my pocket.
Anissa?
Jade?
If you are all going to do something foolish, at least let the powerful one rest first. And I would just kind of like indicate to fucking Jess's character. I forgot her name.
Quinn.
Oh, yeah, fucking Quinn.
You don't let her rest on your shoulder?
I'm so a table flip.
The Fern is vaguely insulted.
Yeah, I flip like a table in the background. Fucking Quinn! Not Quinn. God damn it. Whomever.
I am Quinn.
I agree with Jess's character. Table flip.
Jade?
I'll go.
Mm.
All right, so it seems like you guys are going.
Wait.
If it gets bad, I'll cover your escape.
Me too.
I think if it gets bad, we're all dead, so it doesn't really fucking matter. But, like, yeah. Cover escapes.
Yes, I'm pretty
We're
much.
not all dead if we split up.
I'm pretty much all just letting you know. I'm pretty much all cantrips, other than like the Hail Mary counterspell, and that is it.
Oh, this is a terrible plan.
Coffins are
Singular.
more comfortable than they seem.
Singular.
Coffins are more comfortable than they seem.
Singular.
Oh my god.
Singular.
Don't be so afraid of the afterlife. It's welcoming.
Why can't you be the one concentrating? We could park you out here.
Seriously.
Nap.
Wait, what?
I feel like sleep one in the forest to
No,
sleep.
To be fair, like I'm actually quite good at concentrating. I just
I
don't
wish
have
you
the-
had this concentration then. This would make things so much easier.
Is it?
I mean,
any
to be
easier
fair, I
than
do
what it
have
would've
that
been.
one. I just didn't prepare it for today because it's your wheelhouse.
Well,
River's silent.
I just want to like rage take my pants off.
That is a rage move.
Right?
Yeah, no,
Alright.
it's like an MMA like size up where you just strip or rip your pants off. You're
Oh
so
yeah,
mad.
yeah.
We're gonna die here.
Quinn, if you need rest before we do this,
No,
Then
no, I'm
maybe-
the only one who is in that bad of a way. It is fine. I can be more conservative on this, just mind you.
are you sure?
I
Is it
have I have two opportunities to change our fate, and I have one opportunity to prevent any big thing happening, but beyond that, I am pretty much just pew pew on the low level.
Fine. We'll be quick. We'll be quiet.
Will
We're not
we?
going in there to kill the woman.
And,
Just to get.
No.
and
Then what's
while
our
I
plan?
can say my piece, I am not in a very good way. And she kind of like, as she's like walking, like she's kind of walking, but she's kind of like in that like stupor. Like it's almost coming across as a little drunk. Like sleepy
How
drunk.
are you doing as far as healing, as far as health?
Oh, we took a short rest. I'm
Like,
fine.
after
I'm
a
just
short
out
rest?
of
Like, okay,
hit die.
Okay.
I'm
All right,
fine.
chill.
That
Okay.
way.
Okay.
Magically, he's tapped.
Yeah.
But
Magically
Help us.
untapped.
all right, so we are going to town. Yes.
Yes.
Now we are going to town now.
Okay, how are we walking in and just going to the tavern, or like are we dropping this suggestion and getting two people in invisible? / a third person potentially disguised.
I will just.
we're getting cooked.
I'm happy just walking in. Honestly, at this point, I'm fine just walking in.
Ernest is so stressed she doesn't even give a shit what's happening. She's just like,
I'll
don't
even
think
be a
any of-
distraction. If you want to try and
I-
sneak around the back,
no,
I will go
I
out front and I will
don't-
roll whatever.
Well, I don't even think you should be doing that. It's just like me being like, X-nay on all of these plans.
Well,
Yeah.
the most dexterous of us are Jade and River. You likely would be able to support yourself stealth-wise without magical assistance. Kira and I aren't particularly worried about being seen, so perhaps we could make the two invisible people be Anissa and Quinn.
What? I don't.
Should we drop
Yeah, that's
suggestions to
good.
begin with?
Should we
Should
be here to begin with? Just-
Yes.
I am
That's
of a
a
mind
natural question.
that we should keep the dragon away as long as we possibly can.
Yep.
Let's keep the suggestion
Yes.
up as long as we can.
Invisibility
I
is not
agree.
a possibility then.
Yeah. Which is fine.
And then we do without.
And that's where we could split up, right?
So we're just bonking
Right.
these motherfuckers. We're just bonking people.
Let's point of order. What are we
Well-
trying to accomplish as we barge into town?
We need to find Chi.
Heavy bonking.
It's two things, right? Finding G and then like your
Okay,
demon
yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
Finding Chi and getting Chi out.
Jade.
That's the only thing on the agenda.
Jade.
See?
You. And who else was mentioned? Sorry. As being
Jade.
River.
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 Why don't you go in first? Try to sneak into town as best as you can and see if you can get a bead on where Chi is. Granted, we did hear a fucking sound to the south of us. Is town to the south of us? Or-
Mhm.
Yes.
Just kidding.
So it's very general.
Yes. So maybe hone in on where that fucking sound was, and I'm just gonna. Is it?
Okay, if we are
is
doing
it
reconnaissance,
ringing
and
in here?
if I'm part of the reconnaissance plan, would it make sense for me just to disguise myself, head into town solo, see what I can find out, send a sending stone?
Yes, you have a sending stone. That's fucking amazing.
As long as you can do that without dropping
I can
focus on.
disguise myself. Hold on, let me make sure. I got 2.
And
Yeah,
if
it's
you
not
need it-
concentration, it's up for an hour. However, it's it's an intelligence check. Oh, it's against my spell DC though. Ha! Slightly better than what I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I can my armor, my clothing, my weapons, and I can seem 1 foot short, thin, fat, between. I can't change my body type, so you must adapt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. So it's an illusion of changing my appearance, but the body shape is kind of like it's an illusion. And so if I make myself a foot shorter, if someone like puts their hand over it, it'll hit it. It's not alter body shape; it's an illusion.
Mhm.
But it's not concentration. It is an hour based.
If you think that you could get in by yourself and get out with backup at closest at the edge of town, then that sounds like a
That's
sound
a good
plan.
How?
Yeah, I agree.
Actually, I have an idea. I would like to follow her to the extent that I can, but stay within 120 feet of her.
All right.
Because then I can talk to her.
And I'll.
You still would have to go into town though.
Yeah, like, you sure you don't want me to go in as
120
backup?
feet, like, yeah, you're gonna be going into town.
Well, with the sending stone, I think we have communication.
be able
covered,
to.
by the way.
But never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yes.
It's a good idea, but
And if you get into any sort of trouble and you need, I don't know, someone to draw God's attention or something, I will, and we can come up with something.
River, can you do this?
you forget I used to work by myself before we met.
That's all I need to hear.
Okay. Tell us if you need anything.
Will do.
Let's go to the outskirts of town.
What do you disguise yourself as?
Oh boy.
It could be generic if you want.
Oh, I'm debating if it's smart going as like an unknown traveler or trying to seem like I fit in. Or I don't want to be someone. The old man wizard would be a good idea, except if they ask him anything, I don't know enough about the operations to answer.
We did spend some time in town, so you would have gotten a vibe for like just kind of the people walking about town, if there were any people walking about town.
Yeah, and also too, they were really weird about us being from not around. So yeah, she's gonna try, and River watches people. So she's going to try and remember somebody who was, looked like they were leaving town, like potentially done for the day, like somebody who looked like they lived on the outskirts, like a farmer.
Okay.
Somebody that lives in the skirts of like the general store, maybe going to the tavern and then leave it. Just
I will say you notice that people did not leave.
okay.
They would just go to their houses.
Just go to their houses. Okay, then she will pick someone. Dumb. Okay, she's gonna try and pick someone that she saw in town. Feminine. Was there like I don't know, like a surplus of kids? Was it like and like more cheese running around? Was it more like family units? Where was it very much so like people were out doing their business and then went home?
Yes. People
So,
were
like-
out doing their business, if there was business at all. Otherwise, they were just kind of out lingering, talking.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a very busy. It's not a very busy town. There's not like a lot of people. And again, anytime you walked into town, they would like smile and be like, "Oh, welcome," but like those smiles never reached the eyes. They were very much not.
Yeah. And then she's gonna try and just recall the best person that she can think of, preferably someone that was kind of on their lone side, that looked like they were that like stuck to what they were doing and then left, like didn't really interact with anyone.
Okay.
I am doing this. I'm going to request a bathroom break because I am so nervous. I have to pee now. I am sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, we're probably not going to go much longer because it's getting late.
Okay, then I can wait. I can hold.
So, why don't we do this? We can go ahead and stop here for tonight, and we will pick up with the disguised self and going into town.
Okay.
On the 18th.
Mm-hmm.
That still works. All right, so we will do that. So then, why don't we go ahead and do a quick round of shout outs? Start with D.
Oh God. Hi. God, what do I say? I say so many things. Hello, my lovely creatures of the night. My name is D. I am a voice actor, streamer, musician, professional GM here on the internet. If you would like to watch me cause chaos and problems everywhere that I go, like exactly what just happened, it was a magic trick. I shuffled all of my castmates. Did you see that? Gotta watch and pay attention. But I remain in exactly the same place. On Mondays, you can find me on Critical Misses doing stuff. On Tuesdays, you can find me over on TTRPG doing stuff. And if you can't find me there, you can find me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/itstheriddler, until the next every other Friday, where we get a whole bunch of shit happening. It's gonna be a time. I am the reigning and retaining TTRPG Universal Champion, and if you want to figure out how you might be able to win this belt off my shoulder and get me to shut the hell up about it, just follow me on Twitter @It'sTheRiddler. Thank you so much for watching.
Great. Next up is Rec.
I'm Rec and I'm tired.
That's fair. That's fair.
There's so much crap going on.
Tomorrow.
Oh, I'm Rec. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing Raid Tailgate for you Destiny players.
Yeah.
We're gonna be shoutcasting and watching all these people do their world first run for the new Pyramid Raid. Who knows what's gonna be in there? Hopefully it's not gonna take 7 hours because oh my god.
What channel is that on?
That would be on twitch.tv/Professor Broman's channel tomorrow at noon. 12:30.
Oh, I hope I
Noon
said
Eastern.
that right.
Okay.
That is correct.
Nailed it.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
All
nice.
right.
Also, I just won Movie of the Week with my name is Bife and his team for Dynasty, which is my first voice acting credit. Hey.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
Woo! Congratulations.
Yeah. So I've been really freaking busy in Destiny. But yeah, you can catch me on Twitter being a fool at Rec1568 and on Fanhouse with that's Rec with no numbers with fanhouse.app/rec. And yeah,
All
I'll see y'all
right.
next time.
Donnie.
Oh no! Hi, Amber, Benoni Cosplay. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out something to say, which I got nothing. I don't even have dogs to show. So, hi. Go challenge
Hello.
D. But come back Monday for Laurel Winds, where we're about to start. Or no, we said it last week, but we're going into the next story arc,
Yeah, we are.
and we are in College Town. Which, Nat, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Magic bar crawl.
Magic bar crawl.
Magic bar crawl. Like, come
Magic bar crawl. Yes.
on. We all agreed, like, decisions in the morning. That means we got the night for shenanigans.
This is true.
Absolutely.
This is very true. Yes.
But yeah, so come back Monday for that, next Thursday for Cowboys, and in 2 weeks for every other Friday for to see, oh god, is River gonna survive the shenanigans? Probably not. You should... I am a fighter character. Why'd I pick a role-playing character? We're all screwed.
It's fine. It's gonna be totally
It'll be
fine.
great.
Yeah, it's fine. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
All right. Next up is Dr. Psych Owl. I know you're trying to fix the things.
I am trying to fix the things. Hi, I am Dr. Psych Owl. You can find me on all the places as Dr. Psych Owl, except for on Twitter where I'm Dr. Psych Owl TV. Yeah. That's about it.
Right. And then last but not least, Shield Maiden.
Hello. I will be on the screen at some point. Hello.
There we go.
I'm Natalie, Shield Maiden, or Shield Maiden cosplay across all platforms. That's Shield with 2 eyes. You can also find me on Instagram at zelman.arts, where I post my ceramics and pottery and that kinds of things. I am making D20 tankards. And the preview of the update that'll be going up on Tuesday is live on my website. That's in my socials. You can find it on my Instagram, you can find it on my Twitter, you can find it wherever. But lots of lovely pint-sized tankards with a full D20 on there. So keep an eye out. Set your alarms for Tuesday at noon Central Time. We could not use the code GutPunchRP for a discount.
Good to know.
Just gonna block out
here.
some vacation time, like a 15-minute vacation time window at work.
There we
like,
go.
No, like I'm off the clock. Hold on. Refresh.
The website is nataliezelman.com, by the way. Someone just asked in the chat. Thank you, Lil Fuzz, for the reminder. Yes.
So you can find
/shop or shop preview.
It's fine. You can go to your website. Don't forget to follow Stephanie Keitele Cosplay on all the things in the socials. Find her here on Mondays and Thursdays and every other Friday. She's awesome. Maybe things she's doing later. And I am Princess Lady Bro. Sarah, I am your DM for your every other Friday games. I also enjoy yelling in chat when I'm not in school. So I love yelling at everyone and doing the things. And Jess, we're going to go raid somebody.
Yeah, we're going to go raid Vancouver by Night, who's raided us a few times. So
Absolutely.
let's go send them the love.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much again for joining us tonight. We will see you again on March 18th. Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.